we should be live.
Refresh.
Right. I would like to first confirm that we're live, being the first stream.
We are live.
Hey, hey, hey!
Beautiful. I would like to welcome everybody to the inaugural stream on One Bad Roll. This will be Suncrest Chronicles. We have a lovely, lovely group of players who will be walked through a world of my creation, which has been around, crazy to say now, for about 10 years. But before we get into that business, I would like to say thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to everyone who's been involved. And we do hope to provide a good time and some entertainment. So, Suncrest is a very, very old place. But its name has never changed. And the reason why its name has never changed was because Suncrest is always a great explanation for the phenomenon of whenever the sun rises or sets, pretty much wherever you are on the continent, you can see a very beautiful scene with varied colors, depending on the season, depending on where you are, but the sun always shines somewhere, no matter where you are. Coming into this adventure, we will be meeting our adventurers in the city of Blackmarsh. It was once the capital of the previous reigning class, so to say. But it has since been restored and turned more into a very, very large port city. As we shift to a proper map, or at least as proper as it's had right now. And we are going to first come into those who have spent a little bit more time in the city. Let's start off with our traveler, our world traveler, who may not know the surface too well, but for Viettervesk, what do we see as you are heading into it's an older gentleman's office. It is in the first floor, on the first floor of his house, and he used to be part of the guard, but he is now more or less a good Samaritan who helps out when he can. But let's introduce Joel/Viettervesk.
Yeah, hi. My name is Joel Hallett. I also run Leonidas Games, which has some Curse of Strahd streaming going on as well, and we'll be playing the character of Viettervesk, the Stoneborne, which is sort of like a dwarf, and sort of like a stone golem, but not either, basically. So what you see is a mostly granite gray being, maybe 4 to 4.5 feet tall, a little bit hard to tell, and almost as wide, walking up the stairs with a sort of slow, plodding, very intentional gait. He does not wear any clothing, in fact, seeming to be made entirely of stone, but where a flesh-bodied person would have clothing, his body has in fact been carved to mimic sort of a plate-armored appearance. His beard is made of green jade, as is a spike of hair that shoots up like a sort of a small mohawk on top of his head, and he carries his typical traveling gear with him, weapons to defend himself, and an amulet around his neck, which seems to have a combination of various different semi-precious stones formed into the likeness of both his father and creator, as one god created all of his people at sort of the dawn of the creation of life. Viettervesk speaks with a very deep sort of pseudo-Russian accent, and he walks up and pounds on the door quite loudly.
If you would in, I have a seat suitable for you. Don't worry about the wait. I can tell from your gait that you are, you would be the Stoneborne.
Yes,
At least that's, I think, the term.
yes, it is correct term. Not dwarf, which is what they have been called before, but clearly I am not a fleshy dwarf, I am Stoneborne. I'm glad that you understand this.
Of course, there should be more coming. This is not a one-man job.
I am called Viettervesk. It is pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Fantastic. And before we cut to the scene where there is names given, coming up the stairs, similar time, very different scene. And then we have Kendra coming in as Poppy.
Hello. Oh, you want to go ahead and tell him?
I was going to say something.
yeah.
Sorry. Joel, the title of the stream is still called Test Stream.
Oh,
I don't know.
I will work on fixing title. You do roleplay.
Good catch.
Yeah, so my name is Poppy. I brought to the door in my very used leather armor. I have a scar over my eyebrow. I'm small, about 5'3", but I have an unapproachable face if you don't know me. And yeah, I've medium black hair pulled back, ready for a fight whenever need be, and green eyes, and that is Poppy.
No worries. You get a similar reception. And then coming in at the same time, having taken the same boat from the small village, well, village might even be a little bit too big, the settlement of Oaken Arch. We have two individuals, both look relatively young. And let's start, I'll say, whichever one of you would like to go first.
Seyrena, go ahead.
Alright. I'm Elle. I'm playing Seyrena. She is a red-headed elf. She's like a springy elf, so she has a lot of flowers in her hair, and the flowers are part of her hair, so what you see is like her hair grows out into wisterias on the bottom, and then there's like a garden on top of her head. She also attenuates all these floweriness by wearing a flowery dress. She doesn't look very much like an adventurer because she's wearing a dress. But she's here to have some fun. She has green eyes. She's fairly normal size for an elf, so she's 5'4", and she is young, even though she is 49 years old. She's pretty young for an elf, so these are her first days out away from her little settlement.
Next to her is a wide-eyed young teenager boy. Hi, I'm David, and I'm playing Basil. He is a 15-year-old, skinny-looking kid with...
Is Hanzir Pomara. I will type that in the chat just so people can get proper spellings if they would like it.
Okay.
Older-
Hanzir Pomara.
He is an older gentleman, probably in his early 50s, you would guess. It looks like he has seen some things in his day. He is starting to go gray, if not have small patches of white. Sits with a little bit of a hunch. You are all politely offered refreshments. It is simple juices, waters. There is no snacks, but once everyone is in, it's very nice to meet you. I know some of you through reputation, some of you have given a good word, but first of all, to our new individuals to Blackmarsh, how are you finding it so far?
Big. This place is so big. It has so many people.
Yeah, we got lost quite a few times. It's an adventure just traveling through the city.
It is quite large. The stonework is particularly interesting.
Oh!
Oh, hello.
You're a person. You
yeah,
speak.
You are. All of those
That's-
things are true statements.
That's
Yes.
so cool.
I am person and I speak. Yes.
I run a circle around you to just like check you out.
Oh, you are fast. So hasty. My name is Viettervesk, and I stick my hand out like right in front of you as you're running past me.
Can I make a dex save?
So let's make this first roll. To
I
avoid
mean,
getting
I'm not
massively
trying to
screwed.
clothesline you, so it's up to you to decide if you're paying attention.
I am like, you know how when you play volleyball and you kind of like do that left, right? I'm doing this while I'm like inspecting him very happily and excitedly. So I would not have seen his arm.
Fair.
So
Nope,
Fair.
you would have not.
okay. So here's my first roll. 10.
It's average.
You just hit it. I said it at a 10 for comedic effect.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I am called Viettervesk. It is pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I hold on to his arms and like, whoa, you're like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
He is made of stone.
Yes, stone typically. I mean, if I stand in sun for long enough, I become quite warm.
Well, due to your recent introduction to the city, one thing that I will say is if you are leaving, do be cautious traveling through the swamps, at least without groups. If you do not watch yourself, the bullywug may, well, you may have problems with them. They may take your things. They may take you if they're feeling like it.
Ooh, bullies. Not good.
Bullywug.
Bullywug. This is fleshy creature. I cannot place in memory.
Have you seen a frog before?
Yes, sort of squat green thing that bounces very quickly. Kind of a little bit like this guy here, but more green and more squat. Yes.
I
Take
start
a
squatting.
frog, turn it to be about 5 feet tall and very greedy.
Oh. Frog is not very intelligent creature.
Typically not.
Bullywug, this is intelligent creature or is like frog?
More than a frog, but I don't know their general intelligence. I haven't really searched out one to have a conversation with.
But they are, higher consciousness being.
Yes, that would be accurate.
Okay. But not friendly to visitors.
Well, from what I understand, is they run off of a very tribal society. And they like new things, but they refuse to take care of them.
Interesting.
So that means they constantly need more new things.
I see.
Yes, but before I get into what the actual offer I have for you is, does anybody have any questions about the city, the circumstance, myself?
Well, no, go ahead, please.
Where are we in the map right now?
You would be around this area.
Are you clicking something?
Not see. You may be on the wrong level of VTT. There we go.
okay.
Okay.
Hunter's Collection main hall. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're
somewhere
closer
in
there.
that region. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And is this like a spot where adventurers go?
Well, where you are right now is just in that area. That's
Okay.
just sort of the main building in the area. You actually don't know what the Hunter's Collections is. There was no representation in Oakenarch specifically, so.
Okay.
I see. Viettervesk will say that he has no real questions. His new friend Poppy suggested this would be good way to pay way in village well, this is not village, is it? This is city. Here, in place that we are staying. And so I have come along.
No, this will be a very good start. I will be giving you guys payment in advance. whether you get results or not, just because you are taking on a task which does hold a little bit of risk. So.
Ah, a generous man. I love to see it.
Oh. How
You don't
much
have to
risk?
accept. You don't have to accept. It shouldn't be much. It's just dealing with children.
Ooh, friends.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe not friends. It seems like the overall questions have stopped. If you have any throughout the process, feel free to add. I used to do work with the guard, but I got old, and I decided, well, I don't want to do that anymore. But I still have my contacts, and whenever there's something that they don't have enough evidence to act upon, and depending on the time of year, with it being the beginning of the year, there is a lot of placements for those who are in jail. There is cases which they can't really do much about. Case that I've stumbled upon through one of my contacts is there's street children who are going missing.
Oh no.
Children here in... Poppy, what is word for this place? It is not village.
city.
City.
We're in a city, yes.
Children here in city are disappearing.
Yes. So while they live on the street, living on the street here isn't the worst, because it's relatively easy to still get food, find small jobs, and kind of establish yourself while working through the hardships. But there's been a little bit of an uptick of just going missing.
Maybe someone's offering them candy. I love candy.
Might be part of it, but I think it might be a bit more sinister.
What
I would
is...
act on it myself, but my back hurts too much to run around.
What is this candy?
Ooh, you've never had candy?
I do not know. I do not believe I have had candy.
I take out a bag of candy corn. And I say, here, try this. And I plop the corn in his hand.
Viettervesk holds out very large wide hand and looks for a second at small object, multicolored in palm. It looks sort of like pebble, but squishier. This is for eating?
Yes, put it in your mouth.
Okay. Oh, it is very sweet. This is not very nice to me. Spit out into hand. Here, you may have back.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's
So good.
not very nice to a lot of people.
It seems like almost you're suggesting someone may be poisoning these children.
But no.
If they were just using candy corn, then maybe. It's usually the bottom of the barrel, but...
I see. So the children are being tempted with barrels full of this candy.
I don't know what's happening with the children. I have a couple leads. If you are willing to accept, I would give you the information for for my contacts, and then you could take it from there.
Okay.
Poppy?
I'm
Maybe.
gonna lean on to Viettervesk, like put my arm on his shoulder and be like, all right, you don't have to ask us twice. We'll find the young pups for you.
Okay. Decision made.
Well, beautiful. In that case, here. And he will produce 4 coin purses. He does not say how much is in each. Does anyone take a look at them here?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna grab
Yes.
one and open it up right in front of his face.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
Oh,
This is
no.
going to determine the value. I have a minimum value set.
Is this the same for all of us? One roll?
No. It was just one roll total. One roll
Okay.
total. Yes. Don't worry about. You're not getting 15.
Okay.
Each has 50 gold pieces.
50 gold.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So, I do not know what economic status is of Grand Village City. Is this An appropriate amount of payment, Poppy.
Is it an appropriate amount of payment?
Yes, it's appropriate amount of payment.
I think she's asking the DM.
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends on it. Like it depends on the lifestyle that you live. Because, like, for example, for a room, if you just stay in an average room, this should cover you for a while. But that doesn't include food. That doesn't include other stuff. So, like, this should easily last a couple of weeks if you were to do nothing with it and live
So it's
a
like
very
$500
modest
bucks.
lifestyle.
But for work, for what he asks.
Oh, for the work, absolutely, because this is just him taking the chance on you guys even taking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna be satisfied with it and like close the compost and like put it in whatever bag I have and be like, all right, so who is it we're talking to?
Okay. Also, just so you know, if you do find anything while you're investigating of value, you're not officially the guard, so it's probably yours.
I knew I liked you.
All right. I have 2 different contacts that might be able to assist. One, I'm not sure of their connection. The other one, I am. The one I'm not sure is a gentleman named Vic Loam. Already on it. He is he's a fisherman. He's worked on the docks for a while now, but recently he's started to work less and less shifts. I think it's connected, but I'm not sure how. And then the one that most people don't take seriously. It's a young man named Lucas Kosh. Poppy specifically. Roll me a history check. Okay, the name does not seem to ring a bell at this moment. He is a very diligent young man who has a bit of a stall a little closer to the main gate than here. I don't think he understands what the word excavation means, but every once in a while he stumbles across a good rumor.
And you say he's... Why do you say no one believes him?
Well, it's the fact that he's not... He's young.
Oh?
How young are we talking?
Everybody asks this question. Before I tell you, trust me, he is a good source. He is 9.
Oh. Alright, so we'll just head over to the 9-year-old to ask about the missing children. Okay.
He's a little bit of a sneaky one. He has a good heart, but he, again, big dreams, found money, and thinks the word excavation means more detective work.
I see.
Because he's uncovering things.
I see.
Makes sense to me.
This 9-year-old Lucas is human?
Think so?
Okay. I am
His
not...
skin is a
Go.
little odd, but
I'm sorry,
beyond
say
that-
that again?
he has a bit of an odd skin color, but he can't seem to tan.
His skin is unusual for his people group, is what you're trying
So-
to say.
It's not that it's unusual. He's outside all of the time. Right? He doesn't
Okay.
have a home,
Okay.
but he never gets a tan.
Okay. What is a tan?
Would I have any idea, like any inkling as to what this young boy is?
Roll me either history or arcana.
I apologize. I don't know that word. Poppy, what is tan?
Tan is when you go outside, do a hard day's work, and you go back home a little bit darker.
Oh, I thought 10 was after 9.
So you work until the sun goes down, and that is 10?
No, it's more the augmentation of color of the flesh of beings that are fleshy because of the sun.
Oh. Poppy, your
That's
skin changes colors?
Yes, very frequently.
That is remarkable. Huh.
But yes, he never seems to ever get a tan, but he's always outside.
I see. And help me to make sure I understand. 9 for human is very, very young, yes?
Just
Very, very young.
around a 10th of lifespan for people who take care of themselves.
So he is child.
Yes, very much a child.
Okay, well, child may know why child disappear. Maybe. Is worth checking, maybe.
Yes, also he's a good contact to have if you are going to be looking for work. He is not always the most consistent, but he usually always knows something going on.
Oh, child can give job. This society is very interesting to me.
He's a very interesting individual.
Okay. So, we four... I apologize. Young elven girl. I have not introduced myself. I am Viettervesk. It is pleasure to make acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet you too, Viettervesk. I am Seyrena.
Seyrena.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I am correct. You are elf.
Yes.
Yes, it is the ears. They showed me. I remember. Elf has long, pointy ear.
Indeed, I do.
Yes, it helps. It is easy to tell difference.
I wave at Poppy too.
Poppy,
Give a little nod back.
this is our new friend, Seyrena.
Oh, we're already making new friends. All right.
Yeah,
Hello,
well,
Seyrena.
Nice to
this
meet you,
how
Poppy.
you...
Basil, introduce yourself.
Oh,
I'm Basil.
yes. I met the very quick one already, but Poppy did not, so...
I give Poppy a candy corn. Here, this is what I give new friends.
Oh, no! It's not good. Oh,
Oh,
why
you don't
would
want
you...
that? Okay, I'll give you this instead. I take the candy corn back and I give her 1 gold instead.
I'm gonna put my arm around you and be like, you and me are going to be best friends, I can tell.
You guys noticed that I took it from the same bag, so when I got the gold, I just poured it into my candy bag.
Okay. Gold will become sticky soon, I understand. So, you help me understand, young human man. I am sorry, what was your name again?
I'm Basil.
No, I am speaking to this young man with gray hair.
Oh yes, I am Hanser.
Hanser.
Yes.
Why?
Last name is Umara.
Why have you chosen us for me and these other 3?
Well, I have heard of Poppy through reputation. She seems like she is decent, if not stubborn. You come connected with Poppy, which is fine. I think you might act as a bit of a babysitter towards the young ones.
Whoa,
I'm not a baby.
Whoa.
And then last but not least...
I'm 15, I'm not a baby.
Oh,
last
no.
but not least, there's a bartender in a very small little hamlet, is the term, I think is the proper term, that recommended some people needed to get out and see the world.
Oh, that's me.
Poppy, what is Hamlet?
You are one of them.
Must be my parents' friends.
Oh, no, actually.
It was
Okay.
Lorraine. It was Lorraine. A hamlet is smaller than a town.
You people have so
So-
many names for places you live. Okay.
If I'm correct from my last correspondence, which was about 3 days ago, I think Oakenarch is now at 87 people.
Yes, we come from a big city.
Oh no,
Almost
wait,
90.
85. 85.
We're waiting for the 90, and then we're gonna throw a festival.
I'm not from Oaken Ark.
Well,
You
'cause
should be. You'll
you were
bring
there for
another
a little
number.
bit, so I think they counted you.
Oh, it feels so nice to be part of a big city.
Yes, once they get to 100, the owner of the arena plans to do a full celebration and actually move a chapter of the Hunter's Collections there.
What's Hunter's Collection?
It's one of the many guilds within the city. They handle threats more outside the walls that aren't suited for guards, animals, wildlife, preserving things.
Like bullywugs?
Yes. Yes, bullywugs is part of their purview. They keep it managed, but they can't really stop them.
What about ghosts?
Some of them can. It depends. Like a lot of the way that guilds work here is that if you want to go, you can just apply for the basic jobs, give it a try, see if it's something that fits. But then once you get to a certain point, that's when you have to decide whether you're going to commit. And each comes with their own perks, benefits. They have their members. But yeah, it's more or less give it a try and then see if you think it's a proper fit. There's Hunter's Collections. There's the Antiques and Valuables Restoration Society. There's a variety of guilds that do accept new members.
Did you ask about ghosts?
So if we get to 90 people in Oaken Ark, the Hunter's Collection is gonna set up there?
100. 100.
100? I'm gonna back up to Basil like, they kill ghosts.
Ugh.
All the time. It's more or less if they're causing problems.
I think we're at like 80, we're a little far away from 100.
We'll get there one day.
Yeah.
And when you do, it will be glorious. That is a celebration I cannot wait to go to. The parties that happen there every once in a while are already very entertaining.
Maybe when we rescue these kids, we can ask them if they want to move to Oaken Ark.
Let's
go. You guys want to talk to the fish guy first, or the other kid?
The child will probably be closest. The fisherman lives in a house relatively deep into the lower docks.
I have no preference.
Okay, well, I have candy, so kids love candy. Let's talk to the kid.
Okay.
I agree. I think the kid is a good place to start.
All right. Well, if you do not have any other questions, you do know where I am. That being said, I'm going to have myself a drink and relax.
Goodbye, Hansy. And then
Yes,
leave.
it was pleasure to meet you. I look forward to seeing you again at future date and time.
Absolutely. In fact, if you bust this case open, we may have to celebrate.
Oh, I do not plan on hitting the children, but okay.
I like you. All right. I'm going to get that drink now.
On the way out, I'm gonna ask you the rest. So, you're a babysitter?
I have never sat on baby. It seems like it would hurt them very much. I'm very, very heavy.
Yes,
That's
that would
what
be called a
babysitting is? That's
baby
how I
crusher.
thought.
I assume this is babysitting. What else could it mean? It's a very simple word. Baby and sit.
True. I guess they should. I thought a babysitter was a baby watcher, but I guess a baby watcher is not a good person.
That would be called baby watching, yes?
Well, chickens
Quite
sit on their
beloved.
babies all the time.
Chickens sit on their babies?
Yes.
How do they survive this?
Chickens
Oh.
are very soft.
I have never held chicken.
So I have pet chickens. They're very nice.
We should
Oh,
do that sometime.
Chickens can be pets. I thought they were only food.
No, I don't eat chicken. They're my friends.
Oh, I am sure. Puppy, didn't you have a chicken last night?
I did. I actually quite enjoy the taste of them. No offense.
Yes.
Oh, well, as long as you don't eat my chicken.
I will try not to eat your chickens, Basil.
You will have to tell us which ones they are.
Okay, well, if they don't live at my house, they're not my chickens. So,
Is your house nearby?
no, it's all the way back in the forest, the haunted forest next to Oak and Ark.
Willow's cars are there.
Okay.
Yes, it would be the willow. It's the Willow's call.
So all
Willow's
chickens here in city are okay to eat then?
Yes, they're not my friend.
Okay.
Unless there's someone else's pet.
How do we know if it is pet?
If it's wearing a collar.
Okay.
Chickens wear collars where you're from.
When they're pets, yes.
Yes, my chickens wear
So-
collars.
It
Their
is-
name.
Well, what is their name?
Okay, we have Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
We have Kentucky and Popeyes.
Okay. 3 chickens.
Yes,
All with collars.
yes.
Okay.
They sound very tasty, not going to lie.
Well, they aren't. They're my best friend.
Do they
Okay.
also eat your candy corn?
Oh, yes. They love candy corn.
It would make for a very sweet chicken, I imagine.
It definitely would. As this conversation is happening, you will now be getting to where this young man has his stall set up.
So little boy has his own place that he sells goods.
What it is a tent and a table. It's placed in between two houses where the people don't mind that he's set up there. The tent is a little bit torn at the top. And as you get closer, you see him looking up, shifting back and forth, trying to figure out who you are. And he's like, "You're walking towards me, aren't you? What do you want?"
Does he look like he's gonna make a run for it?
Not one bit. He's sitting.
Okay.
He's standing on a chair.
Okay, got it.
Hi, Lucas. Hansier sent us.
How do I know he sent you?
I pull out the bag of money. He gave us this.
Are you trying to bribe me to believe that Hansier sent you?
No, he gave us this bag. For us.
Hmm.
You want some candy?
What type?
This type. I take out a coin and then I put it back down and I take out a candy corn.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, you're missing
Yes,
out.
smart boy.
Okay, hold on. Why did he send you?
We're looking for missing kids.
Shh, keep your voice down. Okay, I believe you.
Okay, so what do you know?
I'm not just gonna tell you that. First, tell me what you know.
We know that you know something.
Chickens can be pets. I learned that
That too.
today.
Okay, that's good information. I like it.
Yes.
And their favorite food is candy corn.
If they have collars, you do not eat them. It is not socially acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. What's your favorite color? I need to confirm you're not spies.
Do you
Blue for
know
light blue?
the color of blue granite when the waterfalls have hit it at just the right angle and you have a torchlight and you hold it over?
No, but that sounds incredible.
That is my favorite color.
Okay, you're cool. I'll talk to him. What about the rest of you?
I take out a candy corn. This is my favorite color.
You'll learn.
Wait, it is 3 colors!
Well, I mean, I like all of it together.
Oh, okay.
All right, I've had enough of that one.
I whisper, I think he likes me.
Who do you whisper to?
Popping.
I'm just gonna shake my hand and be like, yeah, sure, kid.
Okay, I have one final question. Does anyone have a secret that I don't know?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, yeah, if I ever come across anything that's kind of over my head, that's when I drop it off to Hansier, because I don't want to die.
Not dying is a very wise choice. You are smart for a young human.
So, like, if it's catching spouses, or people cheating on gambling, or little stuff like that, I'm fine. Because I'm a kid, what are they going to do? I get into small spaces, I hide, I sneak.
Yes.
But, one of my friends, I tried to go see him, he was gone. And he was talking to some suspicious, to some suspicious kid. This kid was growing a mustache, but he wasn't being successful. I didn't trust him. He talked weird.
What did he sound like?
Well, his voice was, he's like, I'm not there yet, but you know that point when someone's voice changes and they seem to not have control over it?
No.
I have never heard this phenomenon that you speak of.
Let's see if I can remember what it's called. Because I haven't hit it yet, so it's not important, you know?
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
I think it's called puberty. Either way, apparently, he thought it was cool to, like, clean the rest of his face, because he's starting to get hair on his face, but keep his almost mustache.
Okay, and it is, and I am looking to Poppy to confirm here, it is suspicious to grow facial hair only on lip here.
I'm gonna lean into Viettervesk to like not let the kid hear. Like, no, it's not that weird. This is a normal human trait.
Right. But having voice that goes very funny, this is unusual thing.
No, again, I think it's a part of life, part of growing up.
Right. So why, young human boy, do these things make you distrust other boy?
Because he had this on him. He pulls out a bloody dagger, stabs it into the table.
Oh. Oh. That makes more sense.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
I probably have led
time-
with that.
Yeah,
No,
next time
'cause
start with that.
I had to confirm what my suspicions were first. So when I saw what he was doing, I snuck up on him and took it.
And whose blood is this? It's
I don't know. I didn't see it like when it got on there. I just took it and then snuck away and then noticed, oh, it's bloody.
Is
It's not animal blood though. I know that.
is blood still wet or?
No.
How would you know that?
Well, I know a guy. He checked.
What kind of guy are you hanging around that can
Can I-
determine human versus animal blood?
Can I go in and like go real close and sniff it, and then say it's not chicken blood?
You absolutely can.
That's what I
You know
do.
what?
It's not chicken.
That's a secret that I can't give you right now because I can't give away my sources. You know, I started this excavation company to like uncover all the like dirty secrets of bad stuff. Right? So like I dig in and I learn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Viettervesk will, with a sort of grinding of stone sound, drop to one knee, and the ground around you will shake just a little bit. Little human boy, do I understand correctly that you stole this knife?
Completely.
Uh,
But I will give it to the police as evidence. He should not have had a bloody dagger. I know. I've seen what, like, I've spied on him before.
Poppy, I apologize. I do not know what law is here. Is owning a knife is against laws here? I have knife on my belt right now. Am I going to get in trouble?
I
Is
mean,
it a
it's a
mur-
bit.
Is it a murder weapon? Not like self-defense. Self-defense is different. If someone attacks you, then and you defend yourself, that's
It
it depends on the person.
my
But
knowledge,
like
it
just
has
attacking someone.
not that I am aware. I bought it from old, very very small gnome woman on travels. She
Oh, you should be
was
fine then.
using it as sword.
It all depends on what you do with it, really.
So, you believe warbly voiced, mustache lipped boy killed someone with knife because it has blood on it.
Well, that's the thing. The blood on it belongs to someone who went missing.
This is very specific information. How do you know this?
You're gonna have to give me something for me to give you that information. If you want to, Viettervesk, you can make a persuasion roll, or someone can make an offer and then make a persuasion roll.
I'll give you all my candy.
Yeah, Viettervesk is not sure what human boy would like, to be honest. But yes, Poppy, what? Or Seyrena,
okay.
do you have idea?
I don't have anything that kids like.
I can give you this, and I take out the bag of candy and gold.
If someone wants to, they can make an insight check to see if they can get more of a sense of what might be a suitable offer.
Okay. I will also insight check. With no advantage.
Oops. Yeah, me too.
I'll still take it, Seyrena. I'll still take it. Poppy, you're still trying to figure out how on earth this kid knows what he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Basil, you think candy corn is a solution.
It probably is.
Seyrena, this kid wants friends. He doesn't have friends because he's a weird little kid who goes around exposing people having affairs.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
Well, if this person is killing the kids, aren't there less kids in town? Wouldn't you want to save them and then maybe they'll be your friend?
People is bad. All right. There's a guy in town. He's learning to be a wizard, and he has this spell that apparently tells you information about stuff. So I brought it to him.
Okay.
And he told me that, and he told me that it was blood from a human, and gave me like a bit of a description of the guy, but I think I know who it is. Don't know the guy's name. I've only seen him around, and he went missing. So
Would I have any idea what type of wizard he's talking about? That sounds very suspicious.
you can roll an Arcana check.
So let me get this straight. The wizard is the person that helped him identify the blood, right? But
Yes.
not necessarily. But the person that had the knife was this little weird mustache kid.
Yeah. Poppy. It actually surprisingly makes more sense than it doesn't, because it would probably be a simple identify spell.
Okay, got it.
Now, for someone working with this kid, they're probably very, very early levels,
Okay.
or they're taking advantage of them. One of the two.
Alright. I'm gonna like lean into the kid and be like, maybe you should be careful with which adults you're hanging out with, yes?
Oh, why? Like, I understand in general, but the guy owns a small shop. The guy's trying to establish a magic shop, and I paid for the services.
Okay. Alright. Just, you know, there's a lot of people, beings out there who like to take advantage of one another.
Oh no! You're telling me. Do you think the money that he gave you was from him? That was me.
Well, oh.
Wait, this money is yours? I'm holding the bag
Yeah.
of candy money corn.
Again, this is too dangerous for me to go take care of myself. Like, I can sneak around, but
You give him so much money.
Oh, you are employer.
technically for this one, yeah.
I see. Well,
Let's put it this way: people who have money and work a lot are very concerned that, like, the people that they're seeing are seeing other people. That's the way that they say it. I don't fully understand it, but like, they pay a decent amount to find that information out.
people with money are concerned that the people they can see can also see other people.
I think they use the word romantic, but I don't know what it means.
Oh, right. Got it. So these children that went missing, did you know them personally? Are they around the same age? Or
One of them. He's a little bit older than me, but he was cool people.
How old was the oldest kid that went missing?
Think about 16.
Ooh. I got an idea. Maybe the next person will take me. Then I could go to wherever this place is, and I will find out what happened to the kids. I'm
Okay.
50.
I'm gonna try something here.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you to act like something that you're not, and I want to see how you do. Because it could work.
Okay.
But you seem a little green.
I look at myself and I'm like, I have silver hair, so I'm not green.
So, are you ready?
Yes.
Act like a tough guy trying to rob Poppy. Go.
Hey, give me all your money.
Start laughing.
Roll a performance check with disadvantage.
Okay. Performance check with disadvantage. Oh, you know.
Oh,
Why did I get disadvantage? What? Yes, what?
Repeat. Hey, give me all your money.
Hey,
Well.
give me all your money.
and I think Poppy did the opposite of help by just busting out laughing as well.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. He's like, that's why. They're gonna know that they're going to know that you're a plant so quick.
Wait,
What?
what? He is
I
plant?
eat plants.
You
I
are
don't know.
not plant, you are human, yes?
Yes, I am, as you would call, fleshy.
But
But I eat plants.
A plant is like a trap. It's like someone who's there as bait.
I have heard of these plants that act as can trap you and eat you before. But
Exactly.
he doesn't look like this.
But it's similar.
Oh, this is... what is word?
Meta 5. It's a Meta 5.
It is Meta 5, yes. Yes.
It's more powerful than a metaphor, a meta 5.
Oh my gosh.
I do not know metaphor, but yes.
Poppy, make an insight check on the kid.
Okay, hold up. Okay.
I'm gonna give you the 19 only because it's
Okay.
super obvious. He's totally messing with them because he can tell that Viettervesk does not know much about the surface.
Got it. Okay. I'm just gonna let him mess with them. It's funny to me. But while they're doing that, I'm going to talk to him and say, maybe they're not the best for deceiving people, but I might be able to pull something off.
Oh, you might. You 100% might. Now, I know the other I know the other person that he was suspicious of was the fisherman. And I snuck around, but the dock workers don't like it when I sneak around. Last time I got caught, they tried to put me in jail. I got around it.
You're a smart kid.
I have to be. If you're in jail at the wrong time, you get sold off to work.
Yeah. Well,
So yes.
I look at Poppy. Okay, all right. This time you do it. You take my money.
okay, I'm gonna look to Basil. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna like pull out my dagger slowly while like maintaining eye contact with you. And be like, give me your money.
I give her my money.
See? Like, you have to be threatening. Now, I don't think she was acting super hard, but... Like... Yeah.
This person only takes threatening kids?
No, it's more the fact that you can't make it obvious that you're trying to get caught.
Oh.
Like,
Well-
like for example, the last job that I had to perch outside some guy's window, right? So I climbed up, I got a rope, I tied it to myself, and when he saw me, I was like, window cleaner, and then I got out of there.
Okay. So, what
Doesn't the
kind...
town know who you are? Oh, sorry.
No,
Sorry,
go
go
ahead. It's okay. You go ahead.
Oh no,
Doesn't
I wore
it-
a fake nose.
Oh, okay.
What sort of young humans or children of other fleshy races are being taken?
Typically those that don't have a home, maybe getting a little bit desperate, aren't super well liked, kind of outcasts.
Okay. Poppy, can you make yourself look younger and outcast and unlikable?
I've been training for this moment my whole life.
Oh my. Oh, that was exaggeration.
Yes, Viettervesk.
Okay. I am learning.
See why I wouldn't work, because everybody likes me.
Well, I should say we were recommended to also speak with gentleman named Vic Lorne.
Yes. Yeah, he's a fisherman. I tried to sneak into his house and, check it out, but he has a dog.
So should we discuss with him this situation?
Oh, absolutely, but, you guys can knock on the door because there's more of you and you're not 9.
No, we are 4.
And besides for
I don't like
working,
this guy.
less shifts, why is he suspicious? Or, why should we
Okay.
talk?
So, do you know how much a dock workers make?
No.
Not much.
Okay.
He's still supporting his family, but working less shifts. He hasn't changed his lifestyle.
So where is extra income?
Exactly.
I see.
And this links to the missing kids. Why do you think he would be making money? You think he's selling them or what?
Whoa.
Well,
I didn't think that far ahead. And if he is, I'll stab him in the throat.
why do you think it has something to
Oh.
do with the kids?
That sounds like murder.
Oh, that is murder. But if he's selling kids, I'm fine with that, because that's not right.
I mean, yes, it's just you're 9. Have you murdered a lot of people in your time?
A shin or two.
Oh, right.
I am
What are
under
you?
impression. I am under impression that it is not okay to murder in this culture and society. In most
Oh, it's
cultures and
not.
society.
It's not. It was self-defense. Like, people tried to take me because they thought I was cute. Or, like, they're like, hey, you're going to tell my wife that I'm cheating on her? And I was like, get away. And I stabbed him in the shin, then I run away.
Perfectly reasonable.
The old shin stab.
Poppy, is shin typically killing blow?
Could be. If done right, I believe so.
Interesting. I must learn more about squishy person anatomy.
And, like, the best part is, if it's really that bad, after a year, I'll go up for auction. Someone will buy me because I'm young and I'm sneaky. It'll teach me skills and I'll be back out in the street. Give it 6 months. Or 1 season. Yeah, 1 season.
Right. Seyrena, you had follow-up question, yes?
Yeah, so why do you think him having some sort of extra income has anything to do with these kids?
Because the timing matches up.
So the kid started missing, and he as well started missing shifts.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we'll ask him.
So should we not talk to him about it if he's suspicious then? And also, what about the mustache kid?
Yes, mustache kid.
Well, like, I have a general area of town that I think it's happening in, but I don't know where. He might know more where exactly, if you kind of, like, push his buttons and make him sweat. I don't know why exercise gets people to talk more, but apparently it does.
You mean mustache kid may know more?
No, the fisherman.
Oh.
The fisherman might
The
know where the
mustache
mustache kid is.
Clearly knows more.
Okay.
Why do we not talk to mustache kid then?
If you can find them, I know the general area, but, like, I don't know exactly where they're going.
You don't know where this mustache kid likes to be.
I do not.
I see.
But you think the fisher guy, knows?
I think so. Or at least he has something that should, like, lead you there.
Okay. We can go meet up with him. We don't necessarily have to talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, we should go and just see what he has to say.
Yeah. Or we could check out his house. My mom likes to write a diary. Maybe this fisher guy likes diaries.
If you do that, watch out for his dog.
Oh, dogs love me.
Dogs do not bother me very much. Young elf, Seyrena, did you have any further questioning? You seem to really have a good grasp on what needs to be asked here.
I don't think so. This mustache kid is homeless, right?
Yep.
And
Most of the kids who have gone missing are.
what is the general area that you said you know the mustache kid to be around?
Oh, he's in the lower docks somewhere.
I think that's good.
That is also where fisherman lives, yes?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. It sounds like we have to go to the same place either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. Goodbye, Lucas.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Yes. It was pleasure to make acquaintance.
We'll tell all the kids we
Absolutely.
see that you helped us, and then they'll be your friend.
maybe don't do that until you know who's involved.
You know the kids took themselves?
I don't know. It's possible.
Okay.
One of my theories was that it was fish. But I quickly ruled that out.
Okay.
Well, you've been very helpful. Yep.
Are the kids, like, when they go missing, are they normally around the docks when they go missing? Or is it, like, all over town?
It's typically in the lower docks.
Okay. Sketchy,
This
sketchy.
is helpful information.
As I walk away, I'm going to ask Poppy, are all kids in cities as weird?
No, actually, no.
I was wondering if it was just all children, but maybe there are different behaviors if they are in city.
He's definitely an odd one, but a smart one. He's gonna get far in life, I can tell.
Interesting.
The one thing that would throw everybody off to confirm that he is a very odd child is the fact that he had 200 gold just to throw at people to do this for him.
Sure, yes. Yes, this is very strange. Well, so we walk toward lower docks, yes?
Yes, I will lead the way.
Seyrena, if I can interrupt for just a moment, Basil. Seyrena, I am impressed you have mind of investigationist.
Yeah, when I look for roaches and stuff, I have to ask a lot of questions to the owners.
Ah, wonderful. I think it will be very helpful. I'm glad that you are here helping us to complete the task.
You know, it's nice to have new friends. Although, Basil, you're perfect.
Yes. You're more perfect.
Oh. You guys should come to Oakenarch. Then we'll have 87 people.
I am happy to visit Oakenarch. Basil, were you saying something before?
Yes. As we're walking towards the docks, I want to look around to see if I see any signs of children.
Absolutely. Make me a perception check.
14.
You see the odd sign here or there, people asking for money, you know, sitting around eating a sandwich, families going by. Nothing that draws the attention of shady activity in children. But there is children around.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you have another question, Basil?
No, I was wondering what this macro is.
Okay. It's to get the attention, if there is a time that's important, to stop the flashing. You just click it again.
Oh, okay. Okay. Great. Oh, what am I? You want me to click? Okay.
Yeah, so if you click it one more time, it's the equivalent of putting hand down. There you go.
But where's the flashing?
Right by your name in Roll20.
Your color next to name is flashing.
It's an easy way to get. It's an easy way to get attention.
Where is macro in first place? I am not seeing it. I don't typically use
I
them.
opened the macro bar and then it popped up.
Okay.
Called raise hand. I've just never seen the macro before.
Okay, yeah. So is there any other conversation as you guys are moving?
I guess we should discuss how we want to approach this dock worker.
Yes.
Should we tell him any? I don't know. I'm worried if we tell him something, he might be more cautious.
Maybe I'll pretend to be. Maybe I'll pretend to be a new dock worker.
Maybe you shouldn't handle the deception in our group. I I mean, we can sneak in like you wanted to do, Basil, or we can go in and be intimidating as all hell, but
We do
up
not
to you.
have very strong evidence this man is doing anything that he should not be doing. Am I correct?
Yeah, besides for the timing, it doesn't seem super...
Evidence seems circumcisional at best.
Yeah. And everything, we can also scout out in front and then see, like, if Mustachio comes around.
Well, you say he's mustachio, like, but the thing is, the description was actually a kid that could barely grow a mustache.
Was a teenager. It was most definitely a young kid turning into an adult.
I might not even know what puberty is. I'm like the only kid in Oaken because it's a retirement place.
And when we get there, we wouldn't really know where Vic's house is, right? So,
You would have gotten the information to where it is.
Okay.
okay. So maybe we could just go to his house.
Maybe we just ask him some questions. I do not know. Why must we break in and destroy property and do all of these things when we have no real evidence this is bad man?
Well, it's not really breaking. It's more like we enter the house and see if he has a journal.
But without permission.
Well, yes.
This is part. Maybe I am wrong. Where I come from, and in all societies I have visited so far on journey, going into someone else's property without permission, this is considered against law.
Oh, where I come from, there's only one house, and it's just my house. So.
Seyrena,
It's only against the law if you get caught, so I think we should just go in and interrogate him, though.
It is against law only if you get caught.
Okay, well, I said to not get caught. You said to interrogate, so we're definitely gonna get caught.
Seyrena, do you have anything to suggest?
I think we can either dodge around and not ask him anything directly, or we can ask him just if he's heard about the missing kids and see his reaction, or we can ask people around his house about him to see if he has any suspicious activity.
I like this last idea. Yes. We will ask, what are they called? Neighbors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very viable plan.
Neighbors love gossip.
Good.
Very true.
Well, all right, let's go then, unless there are other questions or statements to be made.
Nope.
Okay. As you get closer, somebody roll me a d6. Let's see how many people are outside, because it's getting closer to mid-afternoon.
I will roll.
Okay. So there is indeed a couple of neighbors outside. There is a woman gardening. She does have a small, some pots set up out front of her house. And then there just appears to be a guy who's just watching the street.
Like a town guardsman?
If he was a guard, he would probably be very good at it. But not a guard. He's leaning against a wall, watching the street.
Okay.
Can I see what he's trying to look like? What he's more focused on when he looks around, like whatever catches his attention?
Absolutely. Roll me insight or perception. Your call.
All right. Oh, it's the same modifier, anyways.
Okay, perfect. With a 13, he is just a generally suspicious person, and it seems like if there's someone he doesn't know walking by, he just slightly gives them a look.
Does it look sketchy to you guys?
He seems to be studying street and area very carefully. Maybe he thinks others are sketchy.
True.
Maybe he's looking for children to kidnap.
Maybe he is. Should we ask him?
Let me try something. I start walking very vulnerable, like.
Oh my god.
Roll a performance check. He starts walking like a duck.
Ducks are very vulnerable. I quack, 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 quack.
What is happening?
It's not so much
now?
the verbal cues, it's more the fact that like he's very flat-footed, going from side to side.
Toes pointed outward, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Pretend to fall
duck.
over.
So a bit of
I've
old
fallen and
school,
cannot
like
get up.
old school Charlie Chaplin walk. Yes.
100%.
Okay.
Oh no.
The guy gives him a look of like, what the?
I stand back up with way much more balance and agility, and I walk through our group and I say, I don't think it's him. And then I point to him and I go, "You're all right."
1 second. I'm gonna roll a d20 for this guy. Okay. He doesn't really respond.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's off the checklist. Should we ask him what he's seen?
Oh yeah, he might know about the missing kids.
Or about man who does fishing. Vic. Yes. Who would like to speak with him?
Poppy, you seem street smart.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna break apart from the group, not even waiting for them, and walk over to this guy. And he was like leaning against something, so I'm gonna like lean against the thing with him and be like, is it night outside?
Probably about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Viettervesk will be shadowing you.
I'll be like, I'll like, give him a little nod and be like, nice weather we're having, eh?
This my wall.
This wall's big enough for the both of us. I mean, for friends.
You're not my friend.
Could be, you know, you always have room in your life for more people, and then your heart.
Roll persuasion.
Oh my god, please.
Hey.
Okay. He's like, you're bold. Use someone like you, trying to get dirt on my neighbor.
Hey, look at that! So are we.
Get dirt on your neighbor.
Recently bought a new wagon. He's never bought a
Very
new wagon
suspicious. Yes, this is odd. How big is the wagon?
Decent size. One horse, but like the largest of a single horse wagon you would come across.
Enough for maybe, I don't know, transporting children?
I never thought about it that way. It's possible.
How many children could fit in wagon?
1
The
second.
giant rock shadow just comes out.
Are we talking layers here?
Are we talking?
Like, are we talking like stacking, standing up, laying down?
Oh,
Give me how are we putting the children in the wagon?
you seem to have very deep thought about this. I think so that they are comfortable.
Oh, so they're comfortable? And about 5.
5.
What if they're
6.
not comfortable?
Oh, in that case, boost up to 12.
Oh wow.
But then
Pretty
you're
big
stacking
boost.
But then you're stacking them on top of each other, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm a I balance money for people. So like
Just good.
I like to answer questions specific. That's why I clarified. The only reason he's being this nice is because of that persuasion roll.
So children, a child-sized barrel, one level. How many could fit?
Oh, that would be the 5 to 6.
5 to 6 sitting right next to one another.
Depending on if the kids are fat.
Okay. How well you know this Vic?
I thought I knew him well. We have a drink every once in a while, you know, bitch about how much money we make. Doesn't do that anymore.
What does he bitch about now?
He doesn't. It's almost like he thinks he's like too good for us or something.
So he's acting like he's come into an abundance of wealth recently?
Absolutely. Hell, I see days where he doesn't go to work.
And what of his family? What are they doing all day?
Oh, his wife stays at home taking care of his kid. Well, it's their kid, really, but yeah.
And he never leaves his house, really, is what you're saying.
Oh, it's not never. Like, he still goes to work every once in a while. But before, he worked, like, he only took 1 day off a week before. Now he's taking 3.
And when he's not at work, he's at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions for my friend
Ask
over
him
here?
about if he's seen Mustachio.
Oh, yes. Have you seen a prepubescent boy running around trying to grow a mustache?
Other than me.
I see like 6 of those a day.
Yeah, I don't have much information, unfortunately, on him.
What about any one of them that looks like they can murder someone?
Have you seen the looks that teenagers give people?
No.
Like
No, I
this?
have
I
not.
just look at him and smile.
It is very
Alright.
nice look.
That is a lovely look, young man. As he pats you on the head. It's the
I like
opposite.
shiver. Good dog.
Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna keep watching the street and forget that happened.
Yeah, it's best you do that. Thanks for your time. Good luck on your neighbor watching, and have a lovely evening.
If you want a new
Absolutely.
friend, I know someone who's recruiting. There's this kid named Lucas who wants a friend.
How old is he?
He pays well.
9.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I tend to want to share spirits with friends, and well, I'm not gonna be responsible for sharing spirits with a 9-year-old.
Okay, I get that.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Cool.
it was pleasure to make acquaintance.
Absolutely.
Good job,
And he
puppy.
purposefully looks forward and avoids eye contact with anyone except for Poppy.
Well, what do you guys think? Should we go talk to him directly? I mean, he's definitely seems suspicious enough.
What about old woman digging up plants?
Yeah, we can start with her.
Maybe she has more information.
Maybe we should send the one who looks like plants to go talk to the one who's gardening. Maybe you'll have more in common.
I think I'll be too blunt for her.
This is true.
Maybe you go along, Seyrena, to help Poppy to know about plants and answer plant questions.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yes. Viettervesk will lean in and say, keep her safe.
To me or Poppy?
To Seyrena.
Why? She looks like... I think she could take on an old lady.
You'll never know.
Now Serena's nervous.
Okay. It will be fine.
Yeah, we've got this.
I'm
And
gonna
we-
whisper to Poppy, I'm getting bad vibes from this old lady. I think she's dangerous.
Really? She just seems like a nice older woman. I don't think there's anything too terrible with her.
What do you think she's burying?
Oh no. Okay, so you say that to me, I'm gonna put my hand on my knife as I approach it, because now I'm paranoid.
Hello, miss. What a lovely garden.
Okay, she doesn't see any of these hostile actions towards her, and she's like, "Oh, thank you. I'm just making sure my house is beautiful. It allows the time to pass."
Who are you
Oh.
trying to impress?
I'm trying to pass the time now. If my son was impressed, that would be great, but he never. He rarely comes home, so. He thinks he's all big and impressive because he became one of the guards and got his own place, so. Now it's just me.
Take my hand away from my dagger. Obviously, this lady is not a threat.
Yeah, getting closer, this grave mound seems just like a flower mound.
Yes. From what you can tell, she is clearly not burying anything that is incriminating.
You
I'm
work
gonna
all
leave-
this by yourself? It's lovely.
Why, thank you. I wish some of the people around here would help. And she goes very loud when she says that.
You mean your neighbors?
Oh no, that guy's an asshole.
Why?
Well, because he gets some money, he starts to flaunt it, and he doesn't share it with anybody.
Do you know where he got the money?
I've heard. I've heard rumors.
Ooh, I love rumors.
Well, one of them says he's an informant for one of the gangs. Another one is that he's a pirate. Third one, a reward for doing a good deed. I don't trust it.
Yeah, look at his lawn. He does not look like a trustworthy person. His lawn's a mess.
Never even tried to plant anything. Been here 5 years, never even tried to plant a single thing.
I'm like totally on this old lady's side. I'm like, I don't like this guy.
He's the worst. Sometimes his wife speaks too loud.
Has he made any major purchases recently?
Oh yeah. He brought this brand new custom-made cart. Got someone to make it special. Just got rid of the old one. Didn't even offer for people to take it.
The BMW
Greedy
carts.
bastard. Yeah.
He's forgotten about, those folks that took care of him. When they moved in, I brought bread and cookies and so many baked goods. They never even brought me a scone.
Well, that's not very neighborly. Have you seen him with any children by any chance, besides his own?
Besides his own? No, I haven't. I think he hates kids.
This cart, what's so special about it? Why did he have to custom make it?
Oh, it's just it's just real sturdy, unless it has secret compartments. I haven't gotten close enough to check yet.
Ooh.
That guy who leans on the wall. I think he's trying to steal my flowers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Looks
didn't
at
seem
him all-
very friendly.
Looks at him all the time. Waves at me when I didn't wave first. Don't trust him.
Wait, what if he just likes your lawn?
At that point, she will purposefully split the ladder. I see you over there.
I think he just likes your lawn. It's beautiful.
Yeah. You'll see.
Maybe he wants to be your friend.
Maybe he's flirting with you.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle me.
Well, I think you've been very helpful. We don't want to keep you away from gardening too long, so thank you for your time.
If you ever want to have some tea, just come on over. I always welcome company and good conversation.
Thank you.
Lovely, thank you.
If you want good neighbors, you should move to Oakenark. They'll appreciate your lawn, and everybody there is very friendly.
Are they too friendly?
They're about as friendly as me.
Okay. I'll think about it. How far away is it?
I think it was like 2 days, right? Or was it more? I don't remember.
2 days by boat.
Yeah,
right?
2 days by boat, about 3-4 days on foot.
Right. 2 days by boat, and you get a lovely view of the...
Oh, I'm not going on a boat. That'll hurt my joints, and I don't trust boat captains.
Oh, because that guy could be a pirate.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You want to go by land? You know, we can figure out the details later.
I think I'm gonna stay here.
All right, I'll try and set you up with someone.
All right.
Should we go, Poppy?
Yes, we will walk back towards the group and tell them what the old lady told us.
Interesting. Both neighbors seem obsessed with new wagon.
Make an insight check on the old lady. This is going to be for the people who were there for the conversation. It's just now afterwards you may realize certain biases. Okay. Poppy got high enough. Poppy, she doesn't like anybody.
Yeah.
She enjoys talking about people.
Yeah.
That's all she enjoys at this point in her life.
That's what I figured. I think that maybe the neighbors that we spoke to are maybe a tad bit biased, but if you guys would prefer, we can maybe sneak around to check the wagon first. Or should we go straight to the source?
Wagon is still personal property, yes? Maybe, if wagon is out in public view, then it's free to look at, yes?
Yes.
And if what was name again? Vic. If Vic comes out asking why we look at his hot new wagon, we can tell him we're interested in wagon, and where did he buy wagon, and ask questions about wagon.
I like that.
And ask him if he was taking the kids.
Well, maybe we wait for our last question to be about the kids.
Maybe we mention that we have heard children are disappearing on street, and has he heard anything about it?
Because we're concerned for his child.
Yes, he has child. We were speaking with very friendly neighbor woman who mentioned his young child. Yeah, this is good plan, I think.
Okay, so let's get on with it.
Okay. We walk to his house.
Okay. Going around back, you indeed do see the wagon. It is not anything particularly special, but at the same time, it is brand new.
You've been talking up this wagon. I'm just imagining like a Ferrari or a BMW wagon.
Oh, I'm fully aware of that. Oh, no. So, like, it is brand new, but at the same time, it's a decent wagon.
Okay. Does it appear that anyone is home at property when we sort of go
Yes.
in?
100%.
Okay, where?
You can see there's lights on in the common room.
Okay, so they are in house. So we walk in through front gate.
Well, there's no gate.
So we walk onto front of property.
Mm-hmm.
We walk around house, not knocking at the door. And we just start to examine wagon hidden in back of house.
Yes.
This is a little less what Viettervesk was suggesting, but okay. We explore wagon. Wagon seems normal. I do not know a lot about wagon building. Is this good wagon?
People can make investigation checks if they want.
But if we get caught, then we're in trouble.
Absolutely. That's the way that it works.
Maybe we should pull the wagon out on public first.
Stone Father, please help me to understand this contraption here. I will give myself guidance on this roll.
Absolutely.
Can I just keep lookout?
Yes, you can roll perception.
Can I do something else?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I like to look at. So is this like a 2-story building or a 1-story building?
One.
Oh, okay. I was gonna look through the window to see if I see anyone, or maybe like a spot where I sneak in the house.
Yeah, roll perception.
Sure.
Viettervesk, I see your 4, but I do not see the investigation.
Yes, he's not rolling. I need to change settings very quickly. Hold on one moment.
Not a problem.
Just a 10 for me.
Okay. Yeah, so there's no clear spots seen. As far as Poppy can tell, it is just a wagon. Seyrena, you're getting distracted on your lookout, but you're lucky because they are eating dinner.
I'm just like, squirrel!
Goes this.
So they're eating dinner, and the wagon. Do I smell?
Try again.
If I use my nose to smell the wagon, do I smell any
Is it not sending roll?
child smell?
Alright, well, I will just roll.
I don't know. Oh, do I smell any blood?
Okay.
Or do I see evidence of blood?
Roll investigation. I'll take into account.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
My total is 20 if makes difference.
It definitely does. We'll start with Basil. You go to start looking, and you get real and close, and you sniff, but you hit a spot where there was some fruit that stayed there too long.
Mm.
And your nose is just like all full of just like acrid, rotten fruit smell.
Ooh.
Viettervesk, you are searching around.
There we go. That
Up
should
at the top,
fix.
nothing. When you get to the back, you notice a small compartment that is purposefully designed to be hidden.
Oh! Look here! It's hollow.
Well,
can,
open it.
Checking the compartment, there is about 20 gold in there.
Oh, nice.
He is using as place to store money, it seems. I close it back up again. How big is compartment?
Size of a shoebox at most.
Okay. You could not put child in here.
It's more the size of like a child's shoebox.
A child's shoebox.
Yes.
Definitely not big enough to fit a child.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I got an idea. What if we write a note and put it in the shoebox and take his gold, right? And then we and then in the note it says like, meet us somewhere, we have your gold, and then if you want your gold back, you need to tell us what you've been up to.
Why are we stealing man's gold? He has done nothing wrong that we can prove.
I like his idea, actually.
I thought he
No.
was suspicious, is he not?
I mean, he
Yes.
is maybe a little suspicious, but is that enough reason to steal his hard-earned income?
We're not stealing as much as holding it ransom.
Borrowing it, really.
Yeah, kidnapping, but kidnapping gold. Like, we'll
Yeah,
give
no
it
one even
back.
gets hurt, yeah.
He pays us in information.
Copies of that
Kidnapping is also against rules. That is,
I
we
don't
are
know.
we are
These are
literally
weird
investing a kidnapping.
At this point, because of this conversation, I'm gonna roll a perception check for this guy.
I understand
family.
that would be case. Oh, that's a good roll.
As this is happening, he comes around the corner. He's like, "Excuse me, what are you doing at my wagon?"
Oh, hello! I am Viettervesk, son of Stonefather. It is pleasure to make acquaintance. You have very fine wagon.
I'm gonna jump in front of the group before anyone else can say anything and be like, "Hello, my name is Tanya, and we are the part of the neighborhood watch, and we're just checking in. You know, we've gotten reports of missing children, and we heard that you had a child, so we just wanted to come and talk to you and how we can
Your name
protect
is
our community
Poppy.
together."
Roll deception.
Oh god, here you go.
Why are you calling yourself Tanya?
Oh, with the Viettervesk.
Okay, Tanya.
Okay, neighborhood watch. I'm glad to see that we're getting a little more security around here, but everything should be fine.
We have heard that many children are disappearing from neighborhood, and we are concerned that your child may disappear as well.
No, I think we're good.
Can I roll an insight on when we mentioned children, like missing children, if he was like raised or concerned or anything?
100%.
Oh, a good roll.
Nice. He did not seem concerned whatsoever.
Why don't you think your children might be at risk?
Well, because my kids aren't homeless. Like, there's always a parent with my child.
Well, we just recently got reports that children that are not homeless, that are actually very well loved and fed, are also going missing. So we just needed to make a insight.
Viettervesk is looking around at others like, wait, when did this information come to light?
Deception again. This is beautiful.
Here we go. Oh.
No.
Seyrena, when did we hear this? Was this something old woman told you?
Seyrena is petrified right now.
Alright, if you don't get away from my wagon, I'm just gonna get the guards.
Yes.
Oh!
Just, wanted to do our due diligence, but if you want to be hostile, then I guess, take it out on us, the people who are trying to rescue children. All right.
Maybe guards can help with this problem.
Speaking of which, just by our investigations, being the diligent neighborhood watch that we are, I did hear on the wind that maybe you yourself might have a little bit of information about missing children.
I don't know anything about that. I'm just a simple dock worker.
Ooh.
Really?
Insight.
I mean,
check.
This is...
Basil, you have advantage on the insight.
While that's happening, Viettervesk will bang on the wagon again, quite forcefully, and say, "This is exceptional quality wagon for someone who is simple dock worker. How much this set you back?"
I got hired for a good job, so it was around 15 gold, I think.
Oh. Okay.
No checks needed. That's for a dock worker. That's a lot of money.
Oh,
Good
that
job.
is... Yeah, I am interested in such work.
Well, you're part of the neighborhood watch. You should be fine. I'm sure you're getting paid.
This is volunteer. We're
Is
just
I-
good Samaritans.
What? Yes.
I'm gonna whisper to Poppy like, "Wait, didn't we get gold for this? I got 50 gold."
We're lying. Just go with it.
Oh right, okay.
So, are you gonna go, or am I gonna have to?
Just
It is-
one more question. If you could help, the children. I mean, think of the children.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
The rumor I heard upon the wind actually came from a young boy. Maybe you know him? He seemed to think you were maybe a little bit suspicious. He heard it from someone else and passed along to us, the neighborhood watch.
Time to hide my next roll.
Mm.
Oh, so you're telling me that kid's accusing me of breaking the law again, huh?
I didn't say that. I said he is a good Samaritan, helped us find the leads that led to you. Suspicious.
All I'm saying is if he's sneaking into my house right now, he's gonna get bit by a dog.
I mean, that's kind of strong towards a child.
I have a trained guard dog to protect my family.
Protect them from what?
People who break into my house.
Does this happen to you a lot?
No, but recently a child tried to.
And
you
you're
got the
afraid of a
dog?
child?
Because of a kid?
Was child sort of warble-voiced and growing mustache?
No.
Because this is also lead we have on missing children.
I don't know anything about this attempting to grow a mustache individual. Everyone make insight checks.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm going up. I hit that 19, I go back down to 1.
Everybody actually got it. He is lying. He does know the individual that you were talking about.
Somebody want to take it?
Shall we try the intimidation route?
Sweating. He is doing very more comforting maneuvers, like rubbing his hands together, rubbing sweat off on his clothes, fingers through hair, all that stuff.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm gonna take out my dagger, dab his wagon, look him in the eye, and be like, I take my volunteer work very seriously, and as neighborhood watch, I must get to the bottom of where these children are going, and I find you to be a little bit less truthful.
Roll intimidation.
There we go.
Does she get advantage for using the dagger because it kind of reminded of the dagger murder weapon that was found?
I will give it. Especially because you just also damaged a piece of his property, which was brand new.
Yeah, purposely.
Hey, whoa, hold on. This doesn't need to go further than here. I don't... They just come and pick stuff up.
Who is they?
Well, there's these kids who found a place to stay, and they've started to gather more people. And they need food.
So you're supplying these people or more children with food?
Yes, but it's technically falling off of boats.
And your supplier is the teenage boy.
Well, he came to me. He offered to pay above-board prices to not have to go through official means.
Where do they deliver this food to? Or where do you deliver this food to, sorry?
They just come pick it up at the docks at night.
So he buys food from you. He pays you more than if he just bought food from a market?
It ends up being a little bit less because he doesn't have to worry about taxes and sanctions and all that stuff because he buys a decent amount.
Why, if it saves a... That's odd.
So
Yes, but you're stealing food.
stealing is not okay.
I'm not stealing it. It's just you know. Sometimes food goes missing. That's all that's happening. Like
Well,
a
if you
shipment will
know
come in,
where it is
and,
not missing.
and it just goes missing. You know what I mean? And then he finds it.
So
When is
no, go ahead, puppy. You know how to ask him questions.
I want to know when is the next drop.
Well, the next drop's tonight.
So, here's what's going to happen, my good friend. You're going to stay here, safe, tucked away in your bed with your family. Protect your child, hold them dear, kiss them, you love them. Good night. And we're going to make this drop for you.
I don't have to be there for the drop. It's set up when I leave.
Oh, okay. How about this? So do you give them like barrels of food, or like can we hide in barrels?
You could if I was willing to tell you where it was happening.
And why would you not be willing? I'm gonna like pull out my dagger and like spin it within my hand.
Unless you're going to pay me money to tell you. That's
Oh,
supporting my family.
yes, I can pay you money.
Every week?
You would
You
rather
realize-
children go missing so you can feed your family and not have to work?
You think they're going missing? No, they're being given a new home.
How
taking their
do you
place.
know this is happening?
But one got stabbed.
So people get stabbed sometimes.
Oh, like this? I'm gonna like fake stabbing him, but I'm not gonna actually stab like stab around.
Roll intimidation. It will be with advantage because you're fake stabbing him.
Okay, if you roll a 1, you kill them.
With a 4, he's like, "Whoa, hold on, no need for knives." Most people are idiots. Like, I can tell when a new gang is starting. They're tired of living on the street.
Where are children being moved to?
I don't know.
How do
I
you
don't
know
ask
they are
questions.
going somewhere safe then?
I assume they are because he's bringing in fresh food every week.
Don't the children, just out of... You said the children here is fine to be homeless because they still get fed. So...
It's still not an easy life. It's the case where it's better than most places for it because of the very kind general population. But it's still not a comfortable life by any means.
Alright. I understand you must care for family. Correct me if I am wrong. When you were working normal dock job, you could take care of all of your needs.
Barely.
Barely.
I would be dead tired all the time. I barely had time to play with... to actually be there for my kid.
And this
I'm just
is
trying
not
to be a
ideal
good father.
situation.
Where do you think these kids are getting the money to pay you if they're paying you so much that you don't have to work anymore when you work
Oh, I
at...
still have to work. It just supplements it.
You work
But-
significantly
no.
less.
You're not really working to work. You're working to steal.
No. I'm still working to work. Without a job, it wouldn't support my family.
The question still stands. How do you figure the people buying food from you have money to do so?
I don't from the general shipments. I take it from the stuff going to the high dogs.
No, where do you think these kids are getting the money to pay you when they couldn't afford to do...
I don't know. I don't ask questions.
Exactly, you're not... They might be hurting people.
That's not my job to deal with. People get hurt every day. I'm not some vigilante or adventurer.
So you're stealing to be an accessory.
If you
So
want to
you're
say
doing
it
two
that
crimes.
way, sure, but like it's just displacing. Have you seen how much excess food goes to the high docks?
Belong to you.
I am less concerned about food and more concerned about children.
Like, sure, like, what's in it for me if I give you that information? Like, I need certain assurances.
That we won't tell the guards that you're stealing food and then helping if these kids are doing something
Where's your
negative.
proof?
You just said it. And I'm sure people at the docks probably seen you.
I am sure guards will be very interested, and I open up the secret compartment. In hidden compartment. You see, we have not taken single coin. We are trustworthy. But I am sure you are not following law of your city.
Yeah, okay, that's a problem now. Damn it.
Yes, it is problem.
I roll insight to see if he's gonna try and run or hit us or something.
He doesn't decide to run. He doesn't decide to fight because you have a man made of stone. The location, but beyond this point, I don't want to hear from you ever again. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to live my life.
Okay.
Fine by me.
Give us location.
Also, try not to go in there and just take them out like they're kids.
Yeah, we actually care about them.
I'm giving them food at a good price. What else do you want me to do?
Let's not discuss your morals here.
If children are safe and well cared for, children will be safe and well cared for. If children are abused or enslaved or murdered, then you may see me again.
Sure. Here, I'll write it down for you. He writes down and does give you a location. It is not actually on like the docks themselves. It's a little bit more inland. In like the factories and warehouses. Now, I warn you, like when they see you, they're not gonna be like they're probably gonna defend themselves right off the bat.
They're in town,
Well, of course.
and they attack anybody who comes nearby.
Well, if you approach while they're moving the shipment and you're suspicious, yeah.
So they attack people when they.
Wait, no, sorry.
I guess
you gave
they are
us the location of the drop, right?
Yes.
But you don't. Vic doesn't know where they live, right?
He has no idea where they live.
Okay, so we're gonna spy on the
drop.
location of the drop.
Like
Right.
he's saying, what he's saying is like, be careful because if you try and do something and they see you, they're probably going to be hostile. And this isn't, and like by medieval city standards, people get stabbed sometimes in the street.
Yeah, but they wouldn't stab just a person standing there.
Why not?
They sound like bad kids, and you're helping them live this lifestyle.
I'm just giving people food.
They wouldn't be stabbing people if they got food legally.
You are bad man. I
know that, but I am raising a good kid, so it'll make.
I
up
doubt
for
it.
He shoots you a look of like, how dare you?
The stone vein does not change as it approaches surface.
Very nice, Viettervesk. Is this the same docks where the kids are going missing?
The same district, yes.
Okay.
Same district. So if you look on the map, it's actually color coded. Oh, so the area that's yellow is the lower docks.
Okay.
sort of this northern section of map that we are in. Okay.
Yeah, so actually a brief explainer for that. This area is the High Docks.
Yes.
It is walled off very much. Rich people live there. Guards at these gates. Very secure. Then we have the arena and the district built around it. We have the common district, which is basically center town, where most important buildings are, lots of housing, and then, of course, the low docks, little bit more dreary, a little bit more rough, but and a lot of industrial.
And low docks are up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we take our break at 2 hour mark?
We are exactly at 2 hour
Absolutely.
mark, yes. How long do we want
I was
break?
going to say, unless you have unless there is any other questions for this individual, he has given you, from what you can tell, everything that he knows.
No more questions.
Okay, in that case, we'll take 5.
Okay.
It might end up being a little less or a little more, but we'll say take 5 as a good phrase.
Okay.
And then we will come right back.
Excellent.
As I do not have the stream open, I'm going to say thank you to anybody who is watching, and hopefully people stick around to see how this situation continues to go.
Yeah, thank you.
See you all soon. And we're live.
All right, we are
Yay.
back. We have a plan. You know the location of the drop. So now I will actually bring you to that map and the direction that you would be approaching. I will drag you guys onto it myself. For this scene specifically, we are going to use separate tokens.
Okay.
Just because it could possibly turn into initiative.
Makes sense.
So, what you can see is what you can see.
Oh.
And this is the drop location.
Yes, this is the drop location.
Okay.
Is this just around like some buildings, or is it like warehouses or
Buildings,
what?
warehouses.
So what do we see as we approach?
As you approach, you can see it is in a space that's relatively similar to most of the lower docks. Most of the lower docks is mixtures of buildings, warehouses, the odd bar, spaces like that, but it's all very similar architecture. You see a couple spaces that have outdoor access to their basements and storage cellars. And looking forward, you do see a couple of guards that look like they are standing posts. They look to be actually wearing city guard gear.
Interesting.
And is that like normal, like city guards here?
Based off of what you've been told, there shouldn't be city guard.
Wonder what they're doing here.
Okay. So, are we with wagon?
You cannot see where the wagon would be.
So he just gave us location, and then he went to do the delivery.
He gave you the location, and then he went back inside.
Okay.
Because he already set the goods out.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's why he already has the money.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
I think maybe it'd be best if I were to disguise myself in case we run into some trouble. So should I disguise myself as a child or city guard?
I think city guard. Because then you could kind of walk around and be fine.
Roll me insight.
Okay.
It's not a high DC. This is just going to be to determine a detail that may be a problem. You got it. Unless you have the specific armor, because it is marked and like specifically made for them, it might be difficult. The type isn't difficult to get.
But they have like certain heraldry or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like they wear chain shirts, but the heraldry on the rest of it is the problem.
Okay. So maybe I should disguise myself as a child because maybe they'll also be more inclined to talk to a child.
Okay.
Okay.
But if you really want to be a guard, we can ask one of them nicely.
No,
Nice.
this is not good idea.
At this point, also don't worry about speaking volume. Like once you guys let me know that you're approaching more, then that's when we'll start to worry about the map and all that stuff. Right now, you guys are good to discuss.
Okay.
I would suggest that we explore perimeter of location before we approach to ensure that we are fully aware of surroundings.
Okay. If that's what you would like to do, make sure, whoever is doing the exploration roll stealth for me.
I'm down to do it.
I am not very good at moving quietly.
Yeah, maybe you should sit this one out, Rockman.
Okay, I sit down.
Crunch. There was a baby there. Yeah, I'm pretty good at stealth.
Callbacks for the win. I will. Are you the only one stealthing? Are you the only one doing the exploring?
Yeah, so who all wants to go exploring before you guys move?
I'll stay with Viettervesk just in case I feel like there's safety in numbers, so we can just
Okay.
split up.
Alright, I'll go with Basil then.
Okay, in that case, I will
Okay.
need a stealth roll from
Oh,
you as
yay!
well. Okay.
I will give
Seyrena?
Seyrena my guidance.
I walk off and then I walk back to get patted.
So take an extra D4 on your stealth roll if you want it.
Can I save it for something? Or?
Only for the
100%.
next minute, though.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I might just use it.
He can get definitely.
I mean, all I have to do
Alright.
is touch you. So if you need it again,
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Wait, that's too many.
You just want some
That's too
bardic
many. I will
inspiration?
walk backwards.
as you guys go to move around, feel free to move. There is areas that you clearly cannot go through, and because of your stealth rolls, I will let you know if you are getting too close for comfort.
Okay.
Is that the cart?
Seems
Does
like it.
big horse is the cart?
Yeah.
Horse.
No, I think behind
Getting
the
any
horses
closer might be difficult for Basil.
Okay.
What are these? Are they citizens or are they also guards?
They are not guards. They appear to be teenagers.
Oh.
they have
Teenagers with incredibly full sets of beard.
very impressive beards for teenagers.
They're dwarfs, okay? No, that is the token for the stat block.
Okay. I'm gonna go around
What
these
are the-
buildings.
What are the teens doing? Are they like grabbing stuff and loading it onto the
They're
cart?
loading stuff into this cart.
I whispered to Basil. They started, I think.
Okay. I just want to walk around the surroundings and see if we can get a clear vantage point to see if there's any other teenagers hiding around.
Ooh, I'm gonna motion Poppy and Viettervesk over this way because it looks clear over here, right? Like,
Okay.
do you think they could come here stealthily?
They will have
They probably
to
don't
do
even
the
need to-
stealth check. They're not that close. And
Okay.
it's not going to be it's going to be a case where there's still going to be advantage and cover because they're being guided and they're behind a building.
Well, I'm motioning them over, but like,
So we fill them in on that the cart is being loaded, and I'm gonna go around the other side and see if I see any hidden teenagers, full beard teenagers.
Oh, I'm moving the wrong token. Sorry.
Yeah, you're moving me.
you wanna dance?
Just roll me perception. I'm not going to make you go all the way around them.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense.
Okay.
12.
Working together, you guys do not.
Do not work together?
See any
no,
teeth?
you don't see. There is one thing that you do notice.
Mm-hmm.
But only Seyrena briefly sees it. On one of the roofs, she sees a shadow. And the moment you guys get relatively to the point where you might get any details, it's gone.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see anything.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna whisper to Basil, someone's on the roof. Don't look.
I look at the roof. How tall is this roof?
Oh, come on.
I glance. I was just wondering, how tall is this roof? Is this something I can...
The 3 stories up.
3 story? Oh man, that's not something I can easily climb.
No. And these buildings are not designed to be climbed. Like, they don't typically have roof access, other than, like, a chimney.
Oh, they must have missed that class during architect school. How to make your walls climbable. Okay. So, we might have someone spying on us as we're spying on...
Seyrena, make an insight check.
Ooh.
Okay. The way that they move, they're not human. They are elven.
There are elves in this town, right?
They're also probably not very young. Like, you got a 20. It's not someone who is less than about 100. They're moving very intentional.
You missed her
Let's-
question. She said,
Is
"Are there
there,
elves?"
that
in this
actually
town?
Oh,
did,
absolutely. There's elves, pretty much wherever. The only thing is the Elvish language is no longer used. It's been locked away, and certain like older generations of people do hold certain stigmas towards them. But there is elves.
yeah, I don't think it's a kid. It's like tall like me.
Yeah, it's someone who's relatively trained. It's someone who knows what they're doing.
Someone who
Okay.
has control of their limbs, unlike a gazelle. All right, let's go tell the others.
I don't get your meta fives.
So many callbacks.
Are you right, Basil? You're twitching.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna tell them there's about the person on the roof and that there's no teens on the other side.
In these people loading, are any of them the described pubescent with just a little mustache?
Yes.
How many
he's
of
here.
them?
Only one of them, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
The others aren't
is
going
it-
for the mustache 5 yet.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he also have a dagger in his mouth?
Not currently in his mouth, but he is like trimming his hair with it.
Hmm.
So, what did you find out?
There's no teens on the other side of these buildings. There is someone on the roof. I think they saw us, but it's not a kid. It's an elf.
Where on the roof?
This roof up here. It was too quick to see, but they ran away.
So actually, it was on this roof on this side, so closer to like this spot-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, looking out the other way.
Okay. How tall is this building?
3 stories.
3 stories. Well,
Yep.
what kind of building is this? What is purpose?
Warehouse.
This is warehouse.
Yep, warehouse used mainly for production. And mainly for more like anvil worked goods.
Does building look occupied?
Yes.
Ah,
Not
interesting.
currently because of the time of night.
Okay, used but not currently occupied.
Like it's current, like it gets regular use.
Not abandoned. Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay.
You can tell because the forges that are placed on the outside closer to where they are taking the goods do still have some smoke.
Okay. Okay. What do they? What do I think that they make in this particular location? Being as how I have a background in such work, being a
Are you proficient?
I am forged
with
domain.
blacksmithing? Okay. Roll me history with advantage.
Okay.
Beautiful.
21.
Your best guess would be most likely weaponry. Weaponry and like household tools and implements. And
Okay.
anything ranging from shovels to swords. Not super fine craftsmanship, but more like the general purchasing, stock, piling sort of deal.
Okay. I am a little concerned about watchers from above on high ground. Do we have suggestion how we might handle this risk?
How
Are we
high is
in-
the building? Like how high is
3 stories.
So 30 feet or so.
It would be more. It would be. It's also a factory sort of style, so it would be close to probably 40-ish.
And then
Okay.
that is just bottom of roof.
That's just the bottom of the roof.
Okay.
All the roofs are angled to deal with the fact that there can be quite heavy rainfall depending on the season.
Okay. Seyrena, you have suggestion?
I can send someone up 30 feet only. If we want to go up there. How tall are these barrels?
At most, you might find one that's 5 feet tall.
Is there open window within 30-foot reach?
Within 30-foot reach, yes.
Maybe send someone into window to
Very
investigate.
small windows, though. They're probably more for ventilation versus actually being a window.
So not me.
No, definitely not you.
I want to take a look at the kids right now. Are they like almost done packing?
They're about... They're a decent way done.
I'm gonna say maybe we should talk about this later.
Well,
These kids.
I'm also worried about the city guards. I think, like, they're not supposed to be here.
Make an insight check.
they may not be guard.
They might be in on it.
Maybe it's disguise.
No need to check. They may be in on it.
Okay.
Yeah, Seyrena, Seyrena. They're probably in on it. If they paid off a guy to drop it off, and they're getting barrels and crates of food, paying off a guard wouldn't be that big of a deal. Again, guards at the base level make an average living.
Can we tell based on the direction wagons are pointed and horses are, and how much room there is to move around, will they be leaving generally toward us? Will they be turning around, heading in another direction? Toward us, okay.
They'll probably be leaving this way.
Yes, this is what I had thought.
Just as a sort of reference for the average wages. So, living a modest lifestyle, which the average worker would, they probably make just over 1 gold a day, if they make if not 1 gold.
What if we waited till they left the area where the guards are and then we followed them? But, like, we stayed down hidden on this side of the building. So, like, stay in sight but not...
Right, we do
like,
not...
don't just walk in there?
Finding and stopping the thievery is important, but not as important as ensuring children are safe, yes?
Yeah, so I think
Yes.
they're taking the food back to the kids, right? I think,
Well, that
according
Well,
to
they
is-
are the
Claire.
kids, but yeah.
They are some of children, but not all of children.
Why don't
Basil,
I just go
Did you
ask?
choose to get that close?
I'm sorry, say that again?
You said I was able to get this close, right? 4?
Before you got to around here.
Oh, okay. I
Well-
can move back if that's okay.
This is just why I'm clarifying. Did you choose to get that close? Because if you do, you may be able to hear some conversation. So there's
Yes.
some risk attached, but okay.
Yes.
With your stealth check, roll me another stealth check, but you do have advantage because you did roll so good last time.
Okay.
Okay. With an 18, you can hear general discussion. The brief things being talked about are bringing it back to headquarters. Hopefully, none of it's rotten. We need to get more people so we can strike at some of the bigger boys. Like, we need to actually establish ourselves.
Okay. So they're
Recruitment's key.
okay. So this is like a gang building up.
Make an
Or
insight
like-
check. Because you may have suspicions, but I may be able to confirm.
Insight, eh? 14.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
And there is some gang. There is not a lot, but a not small amount of gang activity in the lower docks. There's certain bars. Poppy would know this. That there's certain bars you avoid at past certain times. There's certain people you don't mess with. Like it's docks and workers. There's gonna be things that rise up from that.
Okay. Can I sort of sneak back and tell them that, like, oh, maybe the kids aren't being brought to a place, like they're being taken advantage of. Like they're brought to a place and they're being turned into criminals and not actually a safe haven for kids.
Then we must find this place and free children.
Should we strike while there is only a few of them and then make the mustachio guy tell us? He definitely seems like a boss.
You can tell it will be difficult to keep up with them because they do have a horse.
And we have a stone man.
Yes.
Stone man is not very quick.
And you would have been able to see that based off of like the fact that you guys
hanging
are
out with
walking
him.
normal, and he's booking it.
I have thought. Basil, it is my understanding that horses can sometimes easily be spooked. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yes.
What if you sneak up behind horses and make them run away and the wagon goes with?
That could work.
With your stealth roll, you could get around to the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm on the other side.
Sort of in preparation for that,
Yeah.
I would also suggest that the rest of us get closer to sort of the direction the horses are going to charge past, in case we need to step in. Does that make sense to everybody?
So if that's the case, place yourself where you would like to be.
Okay. Do we need to stealth at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Anyone who has previously rolled it can maintain theirs because you haven't done anything to really.
I did not.
Go for it.
I did not. I will 100% be taking advantage of guidance for this.
Perfect.
I don't have disadvantage on the roll, so that's
No, you
good.
do not.
But I do have a -1 as my modifier. That's an 11,
Okay.
and that's a 14.
That might change things.
Okay. I would like to be toward the front, if that's okay with the ladies.
Yeah, the horse was facing down this way, right?
Horse is facing this way. It makes more sense that it's going to take this path.
The widest one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my thought.
So where should we go?
So I'm thinking like that,
Totally possible.
hiding around the corner.
Yep.
Is it possible, like, if I was on the other side, like, of this building, but still, like, in, like, this area, but on the other side of this building, in case it keeps running this way and they can't stop it?
You would have to roll another stealth check, and it would be very, very difficult to not be seen by these guys.
I would be further, so, like, I want to be, so
I
they're
think
on the left side
she's
of this building, I
asking,
wanna
can
on the
she be
right
off
side.
the map, basically?
Yeah, so even further down the street, so if it runs past them.
So anywhere on this street is going to be a difficult hide.
But still, like, on this street.
On this street, then
Yeah,
yes,
so the right side of the building.
100%.
Okay, cool. I'll just be further down that way then.
Okay. You will be 15 feet off the map.
Okay.
So
We wait.
we're going to roll initiative on this one because this is inevitably going to turn into combat.
But
What?
he gets a surprise
Why?
round, though, right?
Oh, completely.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay.
Oh.
Remember to click your token before you roll.
Wow, look at all these rolls.
And really quick before we get into battle, I'm gonna give you guys aid. Just gonna.
Thanks.
It's a little late, but I'll take it. Oh, okay, yeah, I have it.
Okay.
If you need it.
37.
Did I seriously roll a
in
3?
there.
Jeez.
Yes, you did.
Wow.
You're the super fastest.
Oh, man. So much fast.
Okay, with that, You guys do get a surprise round. You guys are hidden. Poppy, are you doing anything different, or are you holding your spot?
I am going to disguise myself. I still think this could be the backup plan.
You have
Okay.
a spell for that?
I do. I have disguise self.
Perfect.
I'm going to disguise myself as. Do I go with the guard or the children? I'm gonna go.
Does it
Go ahead.
have verbal components?
I'll send it to you just in case.
I've got to
Verbal
change
and
my-
somatic.
Okay, if you disguise yourself at this point in time, you will reveal your location as part of the process of the disguising.
Can I run behind the building as my movement and
Just go ahead and cut it
disguise
off.
myself?
That's easier.
Yes. Yes, you
Okay,
can.
I'm gonna do that then. Let me make sure that's enough.
You will have half of your movement to get
Okay.
out of view, and then you can disguise yourself because you are moving
Okay.
quietly.
How do I measure myself again? Sorry.
Left click to drag, and then right click as you move.
Each time you want to change a position.
Or, I mean, if you're just going to come back to the same spot, you don't have to move at all, right? We just
Well, I have to
assume-
because it's verbal.
No, but he's saying if
No,
you're going to move 15 feet and then
15
come
feet.
right back, then you don't really need to move yourself because at
When,
the end of your turn.
The movement will be reduced because of the fact of moving quietly.
Wait, what? Moving
Because
quietly-
you're sneaking, you're moving at half speed.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that a thing?
Yeah, that is
It
the thing.
is.
Cool.
So I should only be able to move 15, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so I can move here.
Yep.
Okay, and then I will disguise myself as a child.
Okay.
A snot-nosed teenager.
Yep.
Okay, Basil, it is your part of the surprise round.
I will do something very different. I will rage, but mechanically I will rage, but flavor-wise I turn it into a wolf. Like, not a wolf, but like a werewolf. And then I do 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, 25, up to here.
Yeah.
And I attack just make a big spank on this horse. Not really attack to hurt, but attack to
Roll athletics.
Oh yes, I'm so
With
glad you said that.
advantage. With advantage, because you're raging.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to make a save for the horse. There we go. Let's see if it gets spooked. The horse does not get spooked.
Wow.
Wow.
The horse sees you and is not happy that you just hit it.
Yes.
Well, he spanked it. It doesn't like being spanked.
I guess not.
Apparently not. Basil just might not be the horse's type, though. Okay, it's a hard call.
Okay. That was, I guess, my action and my bonus action and my movement. And I'm gonna scream, "Surprise!"
No.
Okay, and this is why one bad roll is a perfect name. There was a plan.
Right.
Seyrena, you hear surprise.
I am confused about what's happening. I think play-wise, I would just be waiting there for the horse to go by. Like,
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a slow horse. It's not here yet.
I failed. So I thought I'd do something else. I don't know.
Oh, good. The guards are surprised. The horse was surprised. Surprised. Viettervesk.
What can I see from where I am?
You can actually see everything that just happened.
Okay.
You have to like peek a little bit, but you're stealthed enough that you can do that.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Oh, very much within range. Okay. So the smack on the butt didn't get the job done, is what I am gathering to be the case. So
You are correct.
Viettervesk will stay where he is, but will grab hold of the amulet hanging from his neck and start to chant under his breath, and will summon my spiritual weapon, which looks like a giant blacksmith's hammer.
Hell yeah.
Critical.
And I will make it appear right behind the horse.
Okay.
I don't know if you have a token for that, or if you want to just mark it on a map, or how you want to do that. But I can just draw something on the map if you want.
1 second, actually.
Okay.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Oh, that's way better than mine.
Excellent. I do not have control over it. If I could have that at some point, that would be great.
It is some point now.
Okay. Nope. Not yet. Still nothing.
It says controlled by Viettervesk.
I can't control it.
Chem needs to be.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I was measuring still. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That was my bad. Okay, so I'm making it appear here. Okay?
Perfect.
Can I crush a wheel on the wagon with it?
With that damage, absolutely.
Okay. So I will just swing it down and destroy the front left wheel.
Perfect. Unless I roll a natural 20, this is going to spook the horse. While this is a brave horse, this horse is definitely now like, things are happening. Oh my god.
So it worked.
Okay, so the horse is looking like it's about to bolt, yes?
Yes, the horse is like, I don't want to be here. This isn't good.
Okay. So then I will stay where I am, but I will hold my action to strike out at someone who passes me if it becomes necessary.
Absolutely, I love it. Now that everyone is aware of the situation, Poppy, you are up. You have heard a wheel break. You heard surprise. And you heard people being surprised.
Do I know the surprise came from Basil?
Basil, does your voice change when you are quote unquote raging?
Yes, because I sound way more growly and rough.
Okay, make a insight check. You can tell it's Basil, but you now have questions.
He just got out of puberty.
Ooh, that's some rough puberty.
Okay, knowing that Basil has given away his location immediately, and something's going on with his horse because Viettervesk was muttering to himself and I heard it crash. I still have hope that we can defuse this situation and get information, so I'm going to sneak around to the other alleyway.
Move your token.
Yep.
I don't think you need to sneak from where you are. I think you can move full.
No,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can move full. You can move full.
Okay.
Like, you know the situation's escalated to the point where people are aware of people's existence.
So I can go. Can I do, if I do my full action, how far is that again?
60.
60. Okay.
Yep.
Let me move. There's 45. And then 45. Why can't I?
It would get you right to here if 60 is your total.
Yeah, okay.
Movement doubled.
Let me just do that, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Basil, you are up.
Okay. So
People are surprised.
So this horse is spooked, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that I spooked it.
You also did see the spectral hammer appear and
Yeah.
damage the thing.
Okay. I move 5 feet, and I'm gonna attack this wheel. Just for the... I'm like, oh, so that makes sense what he just did. So I'm gonna attack the wheel.
You hit.
Nice.
It's a
And
wheel.
then I'm gonna... Because the whole plan is to get this horse running, right? And all these people come, right?
Yep.
Alright, and I'm gonna move back. 30, so they'll be just as confused as I am.
Okay. You are going... this horse is going to make an attack of opportunity because it does not like anything around it.
Okay.
It will miss you. With a natural 1.
So to clarify now, are 2 of the wheels on that cart completely destroyed?
One of them is close to being destroyed. One is
Okay.
completely destroyed.
Okay. All right.
Damage threshold for destruction is 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Could I have... Well, because I had 2 attacks, could I have finished it off?
You totally could have rolled again.
Okay.
Do it.
I could have, right?
Do it. Do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
Yep.
Do it.
I hadn't gotten to the next turn, so I have no problem.
Yep.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
that's all.
Destroyed.
And then I run away.
Excellent.
You definitely have their attention. Seyrena, you now hear cart being destroyed. And horses kicking.
Okay, I guess it's starting to work. So I would be like somewhere over here, but on the other side, can I like still sneakily go like over here and peek over to see how like these guards are reacting?
So to get to here,
but still on like 15 feet away.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So, yeah, no, you totally could.
What are the guards doing?
They are looking over their shoulder, getting ready to move. It looks like towards Viettervesk. Or Viettervesk.
Okay, Okay, I'm just going to hold my thing, and then if they like try and like attack him, then can I like shoot them, but like to try and like help Viettervesk like not get hit? So like try to shoot their weapon out or something.
Shoot them with what?
Oh, am I close enough? Let me see. I'm not trying to kill them. I just want to shoot the weapon out of there.
Well, if it's ranged, you can't non-lethal. Non-lethal has to be close range. And also spells are not a non-lethal call unless it's has an attack roll as part of it.
Okay, I guess... Well, I guess I'll shoot him, but I'm trying to go further ahead. I guess Seyrena would not know that right now. But she wouldn't do that unless they go after Viettervesk.
So you're just going to ready that action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good news. Viettervesk?
Yes.
You have backup. Because these guards saw that you summoned a spiritual weapon, and are like, that person is not being nice to us.
Okay. So they're...
Before that goes off, though, you will get to attack, and Seyrena will, because you were prepared.
Right. Okay. As they charge, I will bring my shield up to defend and swing my mace at them while saying, "You are breaking law in Non City. This is not okay."
Seyrena, you shoot. It goes flying over their shoulder. And then the one's just like, it's an ambush!
Oh, I rolled very badly.
No.
I rolled
Viettervesk.
very badly.
You would have hit. But you heard the word ambush, so you got distracted and thought you were being ambushed.
Ah, okay. Oh no, there are more of them!
The guard looks at you as he's trying to stab you and is like, no, I'm talking about you!
Okay.
They are going to two-handed spear attempt on Viettervesk.
Yeah, good luck.
One of them will hit.
Yeah, the 22 will hit, yes. For
2 points of piercing.
For 4 piercing reduced to 2 because I am hard stone.
Exactly. They're like, oh, that doesn't work. Oh, crap.
Your sharp sticks are nothing to me.
Okay, it is the horse's turn. The horse is trying to get the hell out of here. It is going to move 120 feet off of the map, leaving the cart behind. I'm going to need to make a dexterity saving throw for one of the individuals. 14 will just be enough. This guy is now here as he rolled out of the way before getting trampled by a stampeding horse.
Mm-hmm.
These heavy bearded teenagers are very dexterous.
Where did this horse go? Did it run past? You know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dang it.
It moved 120 feet.
Yeah.
It just
Double
booked it.
move. Yeah, that makes sense.
And like the way, like the cart wasn't even fully attached yet because they didn't want to like keep the horse there in case something happened.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so with that, it is this guy's turn, and he is not happy. He sees up here that we have someone who clearly caused the problem with the horse.
A sneaky boy.
Yeah. The sneakiest of boys. I do not think that he can get to you, though.
Oh no.
No, he cannot.
Oh
So
no.
He's
Maybe you
so
could dash
close.
over.
Yeah.
He could.
Totally.
He could.
Good, yeah.
He is going to go to here. And he's going to look at you and just be like, man, I'm just trying to, like, do a good thing, you know?
Criminals are bad.
As he throws 2 daggers right at you.
Ugh. It's not good.
For a total of 10 damage.
I will only take 4. Thank you.
That is correct. As you now have 2 daggers sticking out of your body. One is your shoulder and one is like mid torso. These guys see what's happening. They're going to split their attention. There we go. This guy can clearly get to you, yeah.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
This guy's going to get in your face. His course of action, of course, is going to be to pull out a weapon. Does a 16 hit.
Yes.
For 6 points of slashing. He only gets 1 attack. Seeing that these guards are going to have a problem.
And we're back.
All right, perfect. We are back to Viettervesk's turn after technical difficulties. A storm came overhead, blew everything out of the way, but we are good.
Okay. Viettervesk will do a couple of things. One, he will shout at the guards specifically, "Why are you breaking law? This is not okay." Do they respond?
1 second. 1, 2. They do, and they're like, "Man, it's for the extra money. We can't let people know that we're doing this. So sorry, but like,
Okay.
it's not personal."
Okay. Which of these 3 appears to be the most susceptible to bludgeoning damage?
To bludgeoning damage.
Or damage in general. Which one looks like the easiest one to hit?
Which guy looks like a skeleton?
Definitely the kid.
The kid. Okay, I don't really want to hit the kid.
The kid has leather armor. The guards have chain.
Right. Understood. Okay, so bonus action, I will use my my weapon. What's it called? My
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, thank you,
Yeah.
to help defend my ally, and I'll hit the kid with the bandana around his head. Mustachio with a spiritual weapon
yeah.
attack. So that is... Is there a way for me to do that without actually clicking on cast again?
It should be on... Just click cast again.
There we go. No? Is that it?
That was
It's okay.
it. That was it.
You missed.
He ducks.
That was just the damage. That did not
that's
actually...
the damage
Yeah,
roll,
that didn't
actually.
actually roll it to hit. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to do that without hitting cast, and it doesn't seem like there is.
Just hit cast.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Well, yeah, except it's going to mark it off on my... It's fine. I'll just uncheck the slot. That's fine.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
It's worth it.
You and your spiritual weapon.
Critical.
The Stone
roll.
Father protects me.
Clearly, he does. You are his favored, at least on the surface. He takes that, like, he gets hit and he doesn't like it. He's still pretty hardy, but it was a good hit.
Okay, excellent. So let me take that slot away. I will then... I don't... How much are these kids?
Like,
There you.
this guy looks anywhere between 15 and, like, late 14 to, like, 17.
Okay. So they're, like, basically the size of adults.
They're the size of adults, but
Okay.
they're shitty teenagers.
I don't know enough about human anatomy or growth periods or anything like that to be able to tell the difference. So that's fine. I am going to let a couple of them get an attack of opportunity if they want to take it. I am going to move to here because I need to protect Seyrena. So I believe that's 2 attacks of
Guards are
opportunity.
Totally going to.
Both of those will miss, and then I will swing my mace at the groin of the tall person standing before me.
Oh.
I mean, I might miss.
Okay. I was just thinking about what happens if you hit.
Yes.
When you hit.
When I hit.
Okay, he is hit. He does not like it. He is not on the ground, but he's barreled over in pain. He's like, oh god, ow!
Breaking the law has consequences.
Clearly! Ow!
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. So now that someone may never have kids again, Poppy, it's your turn.
Okay.
Sorry, Kendra. I don't think it's salvageable at this point.
I know, I was hoping. So, seeing as we're clearly in battle, I'm going to full movement here, and I will do dissonant whispers on this guy. I don't know how to mark it on my map and show you.
If you click and hold on whoever you're looking at, it'll do a little ping. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
And
That is a wisdom save, correct?
Yep.
I fail.
You take 8 damage.
Is there any other effects?
Yes.
Flee.
You flee away from the spellcast.
From the spell cast? Okay, perfect. His movement is 30.
Oh, hello. Are you coming over here and then leaving my range?
Yeah. He absolutely is.
Okay then.
It does
And
say
so,
it does. I just want to be fair. It does say they wouldn't move into obviously dangerous territory.
Correct. Thank
So, like, I don't know if this counts or not.
you. It does. It does. He's gonna go the
Yeah.
other way.
Fine.
You are a werewolf. Like, that seems like.
Sophie, go. Yeah.
And I think that's all I can do for now, so I will end my turn there.
Okay. Basil, speaking of werewolves, you are up.
I look at this bearded teenager and I say, is he young as me, or is he a little bit older than me?
How old are you?
15.
He's a little bit older.
Okay. Like, you can take them. You're a big boy now. And I will swipe at him recklessly.
You're a big boy now. I'm going to rip you apart.
Oh, critical swipe.
Ooh.
14 damage on the first hit.
Man, we are rolling like gangbusters tonight.
So.
Like gangbusters. You know what I just did there?
That was good. You swing. What area of the body do you go for?
I mean, I'm a werewolf, so I'm probably just gonna go for the neck.
Good to know. As I said, you swing. You swing, and you rip his throat out.
Okay.
He falls over, bleeding everywhere. Like 3/4 of his throat is gone.
Okay, good to know.
That was the teenager who was
Yeah.
the one that was trying to grow a mustache.
No.
No.
Okay, all right,
That
he's
one's
still
over
alive.
there.
One of his lackeys.
Yeah, one of his lackeys just
Okay.
took 3 damage above his health to the neck.
All right, so this is a party now.
This is a party now.
You still technically have one more attack, and you haven't moved.
Oh,
yes.
God.
Well, I have. Yes. I was just gonna say. First of all, he is raging, and he is the wolf.
No. Listen,
So,
you are totally playing to character.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The fallout will be
second attack.
interesting.
After I swiped him, I do the little animal thing where I kind of poke at him and think it's like, oh, is he done? And then I go to this one, and then I recklessly swipe at Mr. Mustachio here.
Oh, wow.
10 doesn't hit, right?
It will not hit.
Okay. And I will use my bonus action to do one more swipe.
Yep.
And these guys hit 21, 24?
Yes.
24.
I would hope so.
24 will hit.
Yes. For 9 more damage.
Yes, that will be successful.
Okay. And that
He
is my
taking
turn.
it kind of like a champ.
Yes, he is. After I swipe at this one, and I'm just like, oh, you're much better.
Is anybody that has been injured at this point at 50% or less health? Can we tell that they're blooded?
Yes, this guy.
The one down below. Okay.
Just though.
Bloody balls.
Yes. Legitimately.
One of his balls is completely gone.
Yeah,
The
well,
other one is
I mean,
100% health. The other ball.
what was a ball is still probably there, but no longer functional.
That is very accurate.
What was a ball is now a frisbee.
Oh. This is actually going to be a point where I'm going to do a little reminder of something we talked about before. For inspiration. Not bardic inspiration, but like actual just you get one inspiration.
GM inspiration, yeah.
That is for you guys to award to each other.
Oh,
If it goes
right.
overboard,
Okay.
I may jump in.
Understood.
But I have no problems if there's moments that you're like, I think this person deserves it, and you guys agree. Go for it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
But Basil, you made your last attack, and that is your turn, correct?
Yes.
Seyrena, you did not see anything that happened. You heard somebody scream just after a horse ran by you.
I want to pop on out this way, and I can see this kid's clearly in pain, right?
Yes. Very clearly.
Back up, kid. We don't want to hurt you. Just get out of the fight.
Roll persuasion with advantage. Okay.
Yay.
So that will be your action. But he looks at you crying. And he starts to move down this alleyway.
Viettervesk opportunity attack. Finish that ball.
No, for real.
Do you?
Yes, non-lethal.
Okay, perfect.
Oh my god.
That's
I try to hit him in the back of the skull as he runs because we have questions for them.
perfect. Yep, that's totally acceptable.
Okay. That's not a great swing. I assume an 11 misses.
Just.
Okay. All right.
He is clearly
case-
walking away from the fight.
As he walks away and I swing at him, I will also shout out, "If you move too far, I will find you and crush the other one. Sit down."
Roll intimidation because you still, if you want to use your action, you'll have an advantage. I will give it to you as a bonus action neutral.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want to use my action.
Yeah. So it's just neutral.
Okay.
But based off of the damage that's been done, I'm fine with shifting it to be. Okay,
That's not a great roll either.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's enough. He just had one of his balls crushed.
Yeah, fair.
Can I?
And then I moved out 5. I'm just trying to see how far away I am from the back wall. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move like here, but on the other side. Then just make sure the kid doesn't go that way and leave.
Cool.
Can I award Viettervesk with an inspiration? Such a ball crushing stone man.
Thank you. I
As a
appreciate
group,
that.
If you guys agree as a group, I have no problem.
It inspired something in me, for sure.
Not fine, because
Did you get a visceral response?
Absolutely. Okay, so these guards, seeing what you did, are getting a sense now of like, maybe we need to put this guy down. Because, like, he just went for the kid's head.
Good
He
luck.
just-
Good luck.
So this is now like a sense of duty that they're feeling.
Okay.
Wait, we have to do our job.
The criminal guards have to protect the criminal child from me. Yes, I understand.
Apparently.
The 19 will
17 and
hit.
19.
The 19 will
Okay.
hit. For 1
Okay.
point of damage. Ouchie.
Really, you're dulling their spears more than anything.
Yes, yes.
spears and spirit.
Oh no, he hasn't crushed their spirit yet. He hasn't swung between the legs.
I feel a signature move coming on.
The
no.
bandit captain, now not under the effect of dissonant whispers, has someone right in his face.
I hope you mean
And-
Mustachio,
Oh, absolutely.
the pubescent mustache teenager.
He's going to swing twice.
Yes, those are hitting me for 3 and 4.
Yeah. See, this is the problem when I GM. Sometimes I just hit people a lot.
Oh no! I mean, hitting the barbarian is what you're supposed
Part
to
of what
do.
the barbarian's there for, absolutely.
Yes.
It is true. It is now the bandit's turn. He just try and go the way that you are. And he sees you, he's like, oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna sit down.
Oh, the
And
kid.
he's breathing quite heavy.
The kid with the
He's
busted
prone
nut.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's prone. He's sitting against a building.
Okay.
Viettervesk, you are up.
Okay, so where is Seyrena at this point?
It would be like, sorry, let me see. I would be like over here, but on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 So I will shift 5 feet to here, allowing one attack of opportunity.
Oh, Viettervesk, I feel so bad.
It's all good.
This guy's like really trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Understood.
Like, it's just messing with his spear at this point. It's getting bent.
I will take my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon toward the guards 20 feet, and then I will swing at the one that is right in front of me, attempting to perform the same attack at a vulnerable target that is at chest height.
Okay.
My chest height.
Of course.
Swinging mace for 16 to hit,
That, I believe, will hit. It just hits.
and 7 bludgeoning damage.
You drop him below half health.
Okay, sit down.
I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw for him. He does.
Okay.
Poppy, you are now up.
Okay, so did I see Basil kill this kid?
Yes.
Okay.
You had full-on perfect view.
And do I know this is Basil? Because I haven't seen him in his werewolf form yet.
Good point.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm wearing the same clothes.
Okay,
Yes,
right.
I'm taking that into account.
Okay. Perception. Okay.
Right, because you
Yes.
don't, like, beast out.
No, I just fluff out.
Right.
Flop out.
Flop
Okay.
out.
Alright, so seeing he killed a kid in front of me, and I know it's Basil, I'm going to take my full turn to go. Let's see. I'm going to do a dash as well. And go 60 feet, as close as I can get to Basil. And, why can't I move myself? Oh, there you go.
You can also just use your arrow keys, if you like.
If that's easier.
Yeah, and you can just count 2, 5, 10.
Okay. And I'm going to yell at Basil. Don't kill any more children. We need him alive. Please.
I point to the dead one and I say, thought he'd be tougher.
Oh my god.
He's older than me.
Please, we need them alive, Basil.
Okay.
And that's all I can do, so in my turn.
Okay, Basil, you're up.
I look at Mustachio and I say, I'll try not to kill you.
Oh,
And I
God!
Recklessly swipe
No!
once.
Oh, God!
That'll hit.
Jeez!
And then, how does he look right now?
He has to be low.
He's actually doing okay.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This guy's got some hit points.
One thing to note, like
7, 8, 9, 10.
depending
11,
on who it is,
13.
I don't just go for like the average health. If they're important, I
Totally.
look at what their actual
100%. 100%.
what their actual hit dice are.
100%. For the record, that's 23 points of damage, and he is not at half yet. Just so everyone at the table is aware.
That is completely
The
accurate.
Mustachio is very strong. I swipe at him with recklessness again. For 13 doesn't hit.
No.
And I look at Poppy and I say, "We'll use the claws," and I just hold my fist like this, and then I punch him instead. It's the same modifier. It's just It's just not slashing damage.
100%.
Punch him right in the nose.
Yeah.
He is now below half.
Okay. Did I ruin his mustache?
Did you go for the face?
I went for the nose specifically.
Oh. Yes, because he's now scarred because you clawed him in the face.
Oh my gosh.
And then broke his nose.
Yeah. Based off the damage, he's gonna have disadvantage on perception checks because you messed up one of his eyes.
Oh, nice.
I am liking the way
good with a
Justin
scar.
does called shots.
Seyrena, what would you like to do? You don't know this nightmare that's happening.
Yeah, I'm having a good
I
time.
mean,
I was like, I help the kid.
You know something's going on, and you hear growling.
Did we hear Poppy
Screaming.
yell, "Don't kill any more children"?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just
Okay.
don't have the visual.
Right.
I hear that I'm gonna run over here. That's 10, and then 15, 20, and then this is 30 to get here, I think. Because it was 15 away? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. And then I'll have to dash. I'll be dashing because I thought someone killed this kid. I'm like, oh, you're okay. Sit down before you bleed out. And then I'm gonna. Can I walk around the kid
Yes, yeah, you can go through.
like that?
Yep, that works.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay, yeah, guards, they're done fighting.
Okay.
They've seen the variety of what's gone on. They're like, hey man, we just want to walk away. We needed some cash. Like, we're good, man.
You have broken law. Sit down, or I will make you sit.
Cool. We're sitting down.
Good.
Goes here. Both sitting down.
Okay. Viettervesk will tie them up.
Okay. While you are doing that, because there is no other rounds, this guy's gonna fight against the thing that's ripping his face apart.
I mean, of course.
24 and a 20.
Ouch.
Both hit.
Ouch. Oh, that's my AC.
20 is?
No, I subtracted my AC and my health.
Oh, okay.
And with that, that is his turn. Bandits don't matter. Now it is Viettervesk. You are tying them up?
I am tying them up.
Alright. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I give myself guidance?
I'll say yeah.
Okay, 17 then.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, they're tied up very well. With the guidance on an action like that, because it's not in combat, I'm fine. It's just you're doing the guidance while you're tying.
Okay. So as a free action, I will ask Seyrena to bring the boy to sit down next to these guards.
Okay. I saw. Will do.
Poppy, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to run over here, control the situation, and I'm going to command this kid to sit.
All right, wisdom save. Here we go. Got a 14.
I think
Yeah.
it's a 13 save. So close.
Okay, you do, and he's like, but it's a werewolf. No.
That's fair. That's fair.
I tried. That'll end my turn.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say the nice lady told you to sit, and I'm gonna punch him in the gut.
Oh my god.
Is it reckless?
Yes, I'm always.
Okay.
Unless you say
damage.
otherwise, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm totally fine rocking it that way.
Punch
Okay,
in the
he's
top.
still up. He's not.
Alright.
He's hurt, but he's still up.
Okay. These are all just fists now. I won't be trying to call his face off anymore.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to. Man. I will punch him again.
So at this point, are you going non-lethal?
Yes.
Okay, because you can reckless and non-lethal.
Yes.
It's just yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just reckless
that
just gives
will-
advantage, and Poppy tells me non-lethal.
Still up.
And bonus action punch one more time.
Oh, he is barely standing.
Okay. And I say, will you sit now?
Roll persuasion disadvantage.
Oh. I was hoping for intimidation advantage.
That works. Intimidation will give you neutral because
Okay.
you're not using an action to go.
Oh.
Dang.
6. He uses his reaction to sit. He's holding at his face. He is looking at his friend who is missing their throat. And with that, initiative is not required anymore.
Okay.
Yay. I look at Poppy and see? That first one was an accident. And as I say that, I swap my body, like the fur sort of falls off. And I look normal again.
this is the first time I'm seeing this in person, so I am just barely holding it together, and I will be like, we are going to discuss this later, but first we need to deal with this child.
Right. I see myself swapping all the time, so it doesn't bother me.
Poppy, do you still need help?
I think we have it under control, Viettervesk.
Good, we are okay here. Can you bring prisoners?
We can bring prisoner.
There were 2.
Whoa.
Oh no.
One I said, one of them was he was flimsier than I thought.
Oh.
I will bring the dead boy over.
I will examine the dead boy.
Can I help this kid come over here?
Yes, 100%. I will put the dead boy here so he's not touching everyone else.
You're gonna just dump his body in front of his friends, okay? That's the method we're going.
Basil
is he
dead?
Okay, is he dead or is he dying?
Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
So his health total was 11.
Mm-hmm.
And he took 14 damage.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
When he was aiming for the throat.
Right, no. I mean, just hitting total damage on one hit, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I will not attempt spare the dying then, because I think I can probably tell that he is beyond recovery at this point.
If somehow you helped him recover, he would never be able to speak, eat, or breathe.
Breathe, which is kind of key.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, I understand you are stealing children from streets and forcing them into criminal behavior.
Which one are you speaking to?
Mustachio.
Stealing? No, man. I'm finding people who are volunteering.
Volunteering.
They're just not telling the people they know.
Volunteering for what?
Well, you see, we're tired of asking for stuff, so we're just gonna start taking it.
So, volunteering to be criminal.
Call it what you want, but it's rough out there, man. We got a couple safe houses. We got food. This food deal set up. We're making something for ourselves. This is how the big organizations start. You know, a couple people making a stand.
What kind of organization?
We're the good guys here.
Poppy, go ahead.
Do the good guys also carry around bloody knives with them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We have direct information that someone caught you with a bloody knife, supposedly. Maybe you took out one of these kids who say you're helping.
Don't know what you're talking about.
And we have good information that the blood on the knife was from a missing kid.
Anyone can roll insight.
Is that what you were going to ask, Basil, if you could roll insight?
I was going to roll insight to see if he's lying, which I think he is.
Oh.
And then I was going to say,
totally.
I was going to, sort of stretch out my fingernails as they sort of semi-wolf-like in front of him and sort of intimidate him to be more truthful.
Can I back you up on that?
Yeah.
Can I also walk up right next to him and slam my mace down between his legs?
Yeah. Both roll with advantage. Normally the help action wouldn't do that, but he just saw you ripping people apart, and you just put a mace between his legs.
Okay, my claw growing just seems not as impressive
A
as I thought.
A 13 and an 11.
Okay, based off of that, he's going to make a save, DC 13.
Hey, it worked.
So he's like, "Whoa, hold on, no need to." I see how I see how the one guy's moving. No need to use that.
Tell truth.
Fine. Maybe somebody, agreed to be part, and then they didn't have the gut for it, so I had to put something in his gut.
He is
Oh,
a bad
you-
guy.
There's casualties, like people fall on swords all the time for great causes.
And what about this setup here where it's right in town? Anyone could walk by and see this, and then what do you do with them?
Well, either we pay them off or we make sure that they don't tell anyone.
You don't sound like a good person.
I'm trying to make something of my own. I don't know what you're talking about.
You guards, you are okay working with such as this?
The guards are saying nothing.
Basil, maybe you can help me convince them to speak up, eh?
I look at the guards and I say, "Do you think they're as flimsy as this one?" And I point to the dead body.
No roll needed. So they're like, "Hey, we were wrong. You know what? We're new. We're just gonna go straight from this point on. We're done accepting additional jobs."
You want to start by arresting this
think-
guy?
Go ahead, Seyrena.
Yeah, arrest that guy, or I don't know. Do I? I feel like we should just turn them in.
I
They might
agree.
have killed people here.
I
before.
agree.
Have you guys
I
killed
agree.
anyone to do this job?
Would you guys like to confess the murder?
Tell the lady truth, and I'll hold my mace up in front of them.
We would never kill anyone. We were just accepting a little bit of extra money to make sure that they were safe.
And turn blind eye when they do killing.
Not blind. It's just it's in the shadows. We don't see it. We're looking the other way.
Okay.
It looked like you were hitting my friend.
Look what he did to our spears. You can't fault us for this.
Yes, you scratch me.
You did that to your spear
Look.
by hitting his rock hard body.
That is worth an inspiration.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Yep.
I agree with Seyrena. We turn them in.
Turn everyone in here.
Turn everyone in after they show us where children are. Children still need to be saved.
Well, if I show you the hideout, I'm a goner.
Do you want to be gone in a few days, or you'll be gone today? Like right now.
Today, I don't want to have to look over my shoulder constantly and worry about even sleeping.
Okay, so should I give him a quick one?
No.
What?
Let
No.
me ask this little child here, and I will walk over to other teenager and slam mace down at feet. Are you willing to show us where children are?
Are you gonna can you get me protection?
Protection from what?
From the people I would be leading you to?
Is this not leader of group?
Oh God, no.
Pubescent mustachio guy? No.
God, no.
So if we find you place to be safe, then you will show us where other children are being forced to work against will.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll also give you what I know about the actual sort of leader getting this going.
Poppy, where can we bring boy to be safe?
I have a few contacts at the stadium. Maybe they'd be willing to take him in for a while.
Boy, you want to become gladiator?
Poppy, make a history check. You have advantage on this one.
13?
13's enough. The gentleman that you know relatively well at the stadium. You know him as well as anybody really can because he doesn't talk much.
Mm-hmm.
He would totally do this for you.
Okay.
He will work this kid to the bone.
Good.
This kid will sleep, eat, and work. That's all he will do.
I also have an idea. What if we get him to work for Lucas? Lucas makes a lot of money and he also wants friends. Maybe we could turn all the kids into doing good things instead of bad things.
Yes, but how well can Lucas protect him?
That is my
Lucas
concern.
probably can only,
Well,
Lucas
Lucas also works with Hansier, right?
When you mention the name Lucas, he's like, I think I might prefer the arena.
Poor Lucas.
Oh
That
man,
kid's
bullying is real in
weird.
this world.
That kid's like, it's not even that he's weird. Like, some people are good at hiding. He's like good at hiding.
Maybe he can teach you to hide the same way, and then you will be safe.
I suppose, but like, that's worrisome. I don't trust it. I don't trust him with what he can do. Everyone can make an insight check when he says that, because you've heard a couple times that Lucas is interesting.
Okay.
You guys easily hit the numbers you're looking for between a 16, a 15, and an 18. You're guessing that Lucas is a rogue, not just some sort of stat block. If we're looking at mechanical speaking.
Okay, so like a professional sort of thief type of person.
Yes.
Okay.
I will inform you, his stats are lowered from what they naturally would be because of his age.
Mm-hmm.
But he is indeed a first level rogue.
Okay.
Is he just... Did he do anything bad to you, or do you just not like him because he's sneaky?
Like, he can literally disappear in spaces that you're like, there's boxes around. There's nowhere to hide.
Yeah, but he's not a bad person, right? Wouldn't you want to know how to do that?
Sorry to say it, but like, look at what I'm involved with. I might not be the best person.
Okay, he wants to go to be a gladiator. Let's let him be a gladiator.
Yeah.
I think it'll do him good to have some discipline and work ethic in his life. So I know a guy, and I will set you up with that.
Now, what about
You can
these?
do that tonight. This guy is available to answer questions 24/7 at that desk. He does not leave the reception area.
Okay. So we will give you shelter tonight and a new life, a new fresh start, but you must answer our questions honestly.
Okay, that's fine. So there was this about a month ago. This really attractive elven woman showed up and started inspiring some of the kids to band out on their own. I don't know her name. I know she has blonde hair. Like, I don't get to see her much. I know the location of the building, but I don't know. I've never been inside.
Can I quickly look up at the roofs to make sure to see if anyone's up there still?
Roll perception.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
I will actually have to roll something real quick to see if you see it, because that gives you a possibility to see it.
That was a really good roll.
You think you see something for a second. It's almost, but there's not enough to confirm it.
But they have a +5 modifier.
I'm gonna I whisper to them. I mean, like, there was an elf on the roof, remember? I don't really see anyone up there, though. Maybe a bird, but I don't know. What if she goes back and tells everybody what happened?
There's a strong possibility.
Can I climb up these boxes and then climb up to the roof, or at
It'd
least
be
make
a difficult climb, but you could.
Yeah, I would like to try.
Wait, how high can these go? These barrels?
Those
These boxes
barrels
are probably-
specifically
Or
get
crates,
about
I mean.
just over 10 feet.
Okay.
I'll climb
Well,
up these and then I can teleport you up 30.
Yeah,
You don't
and you
need
said
30
the
for
roof was-
that. You don't need 30 for that. This one is like a single story, slightly higher warehouse. Just this big one is more the 3-story guy.
Okay, so could she teleport me up with her?
Easily.
Okay. So
You want to go up this one?
if I go up this one, will I be able to see around the area, or is this?
You'll be
lower
able to
that
see
you-
much better.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And
Alright.
with your strength, you, depending on success, you might be able to make jumps. But yeah. So when you get up there, roll perception with advantage.
Well, before I teleport you up there, do you want to jump up this one instead? How do I see something?
If you move some boxes, like
Right,
if you guys
'cause
spend
it's
time
40
stacking
feet up.
boxes, you could pull it off.
I
I think
anyone
I think
that
time is
if
of
I cast-
essence
yeah,
here.
anyone that we're
Yeah,
trying
no,
to catch.
it's gonna be
Well,
fast.
Yeah.
you guys
If I
all
cast-
have this covered, so faster will be the other side.
If I
Taking-
cast jump on you, we can jump up and then I can, like, how high can you jump with the jump spell? And then I
if
can
you cast
teleport you the
jump,
rest
you'll
of
be
the
able to
way.
pull it off. Because I figured out how I'm going to roll jump. I'm going to remove the action or bonus action additional jump,
Okay.
but it will not go against your maximum. If you go over your maximum movement, you'll still be able to do the additional. Only because
So you
I
get
really like that
one
rule.
jump per round, basically, but you
Yes.
can move. You can use it to move further than your normal 30 feet.
yes.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, like if I cast jump and then we go up a little bit, I can teleport you 30, because you only need to jump up 10
Yeah,
feet, right?
you can totally do that.
Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll be at the top, and then I'll roll perception with advantage.
Absolutely.
I guess the both of us will. 'Cause we're-
Well, no, I'm not
She
up
can
there.
only
I can
teleport
one
you.
person, so I'll
Okay.
fall back down.
I'll
No, not
I'll
fall. I land.
I'll give you guidance on that perception check as well.
Beautiful.
Okay, I will take it. Look around, look around.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
That's actually enough. Because the person isn't trying to hide.
Okay.
It was
She's like
just
up
angle.
there, and she just pushes me back.
Doesn't push you.
Mhm.
You get up there, and when you land, you have a short sword to your throat.
Oh.
Oh, hello! Surprise!
The person is wearing a hood and a mask. You can see that they're elven because of the ears. And it's just,
Do they have blonde hair? Like, is there?
you can't tell.
Can we
mask.
see the person now?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see their physical frame, but that's it.
Okay.
Now, be careful who you damage. Luckily, that was a problem child you got rid of, but in the future, you may not know.
Okay. Do you want some candy corn?
You know what? In another circumstance, I may, but I'm going to keep my eye on you guys because, well, you caused a bit of a ruckus, and I was going to solve the problem myself, but let's see what you do with it. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, is this something I can see, and is this something dangerous?
It is something dangerous, but it's not so much something you can see. Let me read it. You will have advantage.
Oh, baby.
19. Okay. You are only going to take half of the falling damage
Oh, jeez.
as she trips you and knocks you off the roof, but does it in a way that you would not have gone unconscious, or that you would have not have died.
Can
Like,
I cast Hold Person on her before that happens?
Yes, go for it.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Give me a wisdom save.
She has a plus. But let me look one thing up real quick.
+0.
No, definitely not a +0. That's not what she is. She's this.
That's okay, because she's going to roll on that one.
Yay!
She is not proficient, I believe, in wisdom saves. She is not.
Come on!
11.
Come on! Did she make it?
What?
She's not proficient.
What's the DC?
It's 13.
13.
She's got to hit it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Stone Father frees you where you are.
He got a 14.
Nothing happens.
Like, oh. Stone Father, it sounds fun. Boom, 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 boom. As you will take a total of... This will be divided by 2, then divided by 2 again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you made the save, and she was intentionally not trying to actually permanently hurt you. So 3.
I keep minusing my DC. I mean AC.
Not
AC/DC is good
everything
stuff.
is as it looks. Good attempt, though. It was fun. Bye now.
Who was this woman or person? Could we tell by voice if it's female?
Yes, female.
Okay.
She was a female elf.
Yes.
Female
elf had a short sword on her. And
she was wearing black?
Everyone else roll insight. Yes, she was wearing all black, hood, all of that. Let's see if you do get any additional details. Oh, okay. Viettervesk, I'm gonna give Seyrena her details, and then I'll let you ask for clarification on anything you want.
Okay.
Seyrena, you have seen people move with such grace in an environment before. You live in a town where adventurers come through, people come to hunt. She moved as if she breathed with the city.
I'll be mesmerized.
Very much so.
So, have I heard of similar abilities among elven kind?
Not so much about among elven kind. You haven't seen it in the city, but you've seen it in mountains, in tundras, in forests. Like you've seen someone who knows. I'm not going to say the will of the environment.
The terrain?
But the terrain and the flow of it.
She can feel it around her, understood.
It's effectively like someone who does parkour.
Is it clear that she was intentionally attempting to not seriously injure Basil?
100%.
Okay.
She purposefully controlled the angle at which she fell.
Okay. Did it...
She also...
Go ahead.
She also mentioned that we took care of a problem, and that she's interested in watching us take care of more of the problem. So I don't think she's with these bandit
I agree.
children.
I agree. This is mystery.
Mystery.
Is there...
I will give you one more detail.
Okay.
You get the sense that she was originally there to do something, but saw that you guys were there, and then waited to respond.
Okay. To do something about this problem, or there was something else going on?
This problem specifically.
This problem specifically.
Yeah.
Poppy, do you know anything about this masked person running from rooftop to rooftop? Is this well-known situation here?
Roll history. There's a chance you get it if you can get above 20.
Okay.
I will touch you on shoulder, and Stonefather will bless you.
Add it.
Was it D4?
Is D4,
Yeah.
yes.
If you get a 4, you will get a single
Oh, okay. It was close.
clue. You're going to get one clue. She must be connected to a guild somehow. She is skilled in a way that if she's not, she's foolish.
Okay, I will reveal this information.
Interesting. So we do not need to worry about her telling the other criminals what we're doing. This is good.
Maybe she's a bounty hunter or some sort of ranger that hunts.
Ranger, this...
But instead of
yes.
hunting prey, she hunts criminals.
Yes.
Maybe... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying just that her movement reminds me of those who range through mountains and trees.
That is a very accurate assessment.
But Poppy, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, since she might possibly have ties to the guild, maybe Hansia will know something about her.
Oh, this is
Possible.
good thought.
Possible.
She was elf. Seyrena, do you know anything about elves in city?
No, except I'm in a city and then I'm an elf.
So you have that in common.
Yes. But if the other one is an elf, like the leader of these kids, maybe they have like something against each other.
Oh. Is there bad blood between elves?
Well, race was not mentioned, so she could be an elf, but you do not know.
Oh,
You know
I thought that
it
it was
a woman
mentioned.
with
Okay.
blonde hair.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought she was a blonde elf.
I
No,
thought
you're
you
right.
said elf.
You are right. I did give that
you
detail.
said blonde elven woman.
Thank
Maybe
you for the
little
confirmation.
ears were poking out of cap or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yes, that may be a possibility.
So, what do we do at this point, friends?
I'm gonna... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Poppy.
I'm gonna take the kid to the stadium to get sorted out with my contact. And then...
And then he'll tell us where the hideout is, and then maybe we can sneak up on the hideout and make
Okay.
yeah, I think these kids are priority.
And we will
Well-
take these other three and we will turn them in.
It will actually be on the way to do both.
Okay.
So you can go.
Are we
you can
taking
turn them in.
Mustachio to Gladiator too?
What do you think, Poppy?
Kick Mustachio in the foot and be like, what do you say? You want to be a gladiator or you want to go to jail?
He just looks at you. He doesn't even speak at this point. He is not trying to incriminate himself anymore with any words.
He has killed.
It's true. He has.
He has killed without self-defense.
Alright, so to the stocks it is.
I think so.
Okay. With the evidence and the guards to corroborate it, that is a easy process to drop them off. There's a little bit of kickback at first, but when you mention what you're doing and who you're sort of connected to for what you're doing, they confirm it real quick, just with some sending, and easy answer. When you get to the arena, The doors are closed, but the kiosk / house for this elf is open. He is sitting there, staring out through the box. He sees you. Yes, welcome. How may I answer a question for you in this moment?
I'm gonna put my arm around this kid and be like, "Ah, Menathai, my old friend, I brought some help for you."
Oh, it's the loud one.
You always a joker, you.
I never joke.
Oh, another joke. You're so funny.
No, seriously, I have never told a joke.
You should
This
try
guy.
No. What can I do for you with this young man?
Well, he found himself in a little bit of trouble, and so kind of made a deal with him that he will help us if we help him in return with some protection and maybe help turn his life around a little bit, give him some discipline and hard work, which I know you're very good at.
That is perfectly fine. I do need someone to clean the animal cages.
Perfect. This is your boy.
Would you prefer... He looks right at me. Would you prefer to start with the beasts used in the arena, or the pens in the zoo? Or the... Well, not quite zoo, but that is what some people have called it.
These are just...
Let's pull you to the proper screen. Yes. Would you prefer the arena animals or those from the conservation site? He just looks like, conservation site? Wrong choice. They feed them natural diets. Come with me.
I'm gonna lean and be like, Lucas ain't looking so bad now, huh?
Viettervesk,
Yes.
make me an insight check.
Okay, I will
Because
do
of your
this.
age, you're the only one who's gonna get this.
Okay. I am rolling well.
You hit the point. That elf is terrifying. The way he moves. You look at him.
Yes.
His lack of emotion.
Yes.
Terrifying.
Is he walking away?
Yes. He is leading the young man to go down to the animal pens in the conservation site. Poppy, you have known this man for as long as you have been here.
Yeah.
He has never caused anyone trouble as far as you know. He has done his job, never told a joke. Stays the same person.
But he likes me for some reason, is what you told me, right?
Yes, 100%. And like he says it like, no, it's okay. I will let you in. I don't mind you.
Okay.
Poppy,
Yes.
do you know this elven man?
Oh yeah, Menathine. He's my oldest friend. Why?
He reminds me of a time many centuries in the past. I believe not only is he of great age, but of great danger. He is... be careful with him.
I'm dangerous. Oh, that's rich.
Our memories, they become foggy as the centuries go by, but my people have crossed weapons with such as he in the past, and we did not fare well.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but he's been nothing but kind to me when I needed it greatly, so for me, he is a friend.
If a friend, then a good one to have. If an enemy, the worst.
Yeah, I can't say that he has many friends. I know he's not a friendly fellow, but he's...
All right. Just be careful.
Now, before we do wrap up, you will need to find you will need somewhere to sleep.
Okay.
Which area would you like to go, or do you have specific locations which you think that would work?
Well, I'm getting sleepy, Poppy. Where do you sleep?
Yeah, where do I live?
Gladiator campground?
Yeah. So, Poppy, you have the choice of either the gladiatorial campground or back at the orphanage.
I probably like to hang around the arena more than the orphanage, so I usually stay at the campground then.
Okay. Yeah. So long term, for your group, the campground will not be a long-term solution. But a couple nights, you will be okay. For it to
Unless
be
we
a
become
long-term
gladiators.
solution, you would all have to become gladiators.
It's gonna take a turn.
Oh no.
That
How
could
did
that could be
happen?
the direction that the adventure goes.
Yeah,
Totally could.
Just to
Gladiators.
save money to sleep.
15 episodes later, Justin's like, "Can you guys leave the arena?"
Whatever you guys do,
No?
I'm fine with.
Okay, today's
The last
combat
piece
is
of
with an adult
information-
black dragon.
Yeah, 2 of them. Look, they
Let's just
just
level up.
multiplied. Okay, so the last piece of information I will leave you guys with is about the arena.
Okay.
Because you are staying at the campground, and we're going to run through that night, because nothing interesting is going to happen. It's probably the safest place.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are exhausted. You've been running around all day. The arena 100% funds the reduction of taxes for every single district except for the High Docks. It pulls in money, there is no cheating allowed, and it is not corrupt whatsoever.
Okay.
Despite what any historical information about arenas and gladiatorial combat should tell you.
Interesting.
So-
Okay.
The arena is sacred, right?
No, it's not sacred. It's just always had good management.
Oh, okay. From the creepy elf.
No, he just works there.
Oh, okay.
He's not the owner.
Okay.
But with that, the sun set. The sun has set it a while back. You guys go to the campgrounds. You will get some rest, and we will pick up next week on the sun rising in the very next day in the wonderful city of Blackmarsh.
Excellent.
This has been the Suncrest Chronicles, the first ever outing. I think everyone did a wonderful job. I know I was entertained. Does anybody have any sort of thing that they want to plug, say, or do before we say goodbye?
Not this week.
Watch Suncrest Chronicles.
I absolutely love it. Oh, yeah. Tune in next week, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will be continuing this journey. This will be a long-term campaign going up until either greater problems come or just everyone dies.
Oh.
Rocks fall.
Yay.
All right. Thanks, guys. This was
All
a
right.
great time.
All right,
Thank
thanks everyone.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.